Call 1-888-FARMERS to switch, and you could save an average of $470 on your auto insurance. That's a lot of money in just a few minutes. With savings like that, you could be lounging on an impractical amount of ornate and overpriced throw pillows you bought for your couch. But you won't, because you're better with money than that. That's why you're calling us in the first place. Call 1-888-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July to December 2020. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Hi, friend. It's your home speaking, and I need some favors. Could you turn on some of the lights in the basement? I'm scared of the dark. Also, this one is easy. Could you bundle your home and car insurance with Geico so we could save money? Last thing, just a suggestion. Could you steam clean the carpets? I need a spa day.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
What's going on? What's going on? You are tuned into the Cigars with Mac podcast. Please do not forget to download, like, follow, and share on your favorite podcasting platform. Please do not forget to follow us on YouTube at the Cigars and Mac podcast. Please subscribe, like, share the podcast. Also, if you want to support the podcast financially, hit us up on Cash App, $Cigars with Mac, $Cigars with Mac. If you got any show topics, hit us up at info@cigarswithmacpod.com. You can hit me up for show topics or business inquiries. Or you can hit my line, 682-227-1780. Anyway, guys, today I want to discuss workplace drama. Yeah, that's right. Workplace drama, man. Lately, over the past year, I mean, this workplace drama is just getting stupid. I don't go to work to deal with drama. When I want to deal with drama, I turn on Housewives of Atlanta, not clock in and make money. But hey, if you can make money and watch and deal with drama in real life, that's even better. But I don't got time for that. And I know many of y'all can relate to workplace drama. So I got an illustrious, great guest. I have an illustrious panel. Well, we're really going to dig deep into this, man. You know how we do it. This is going to be a raw show. So if you are sensitive to the ears, you may not want to listen to this podcast. But if you real like we are, man, we finna talk about this bullshit. Because again, I don't go to work to deal with drama. I really don't. I go to work to make money. I go to work to make friends. I go to work to make connections. But it seems like if you're not trying to be buddy-buddy with people and be friending people, you know, you're dealing with Hollywood drama at the damn workplace. So with no further ado, gentlemen, let's talk about this shit, this workplace drama shit, man. Whoever want to go first, man, go first.
Shit, I guess I'll go first. I feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, when you talk about workplace drama, and there's some whole ass niggas that keep up shit.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a bunch of punk ass white boys that keep up shit. Most of my jobs I work with mostly men, and these are white boys keep up a bunch of shit. But whenever you work, job is mixed. It's the women that keep up the most shit. They keep up the most shit. They do the least amount of work, and they run their mouth non-fucking stop. And a woman run her mouth because she don't have no muscle. She don't really have no. I don't give a fuck. A woman don't really have that much brain power. So all she can do is run her fucking mouth. That make a bad day for every fucking body.
Oh yeah.
A bad.
Think about these white folks in the workplace, man. It seems like when they get mad, everybody gotta suffer.
Shit. Oh yeah.
But when
when they have power.
Say that again, D.
Just when they have some type of power. Everybody gotta. I had a bad day at work. You gonna have a bad day at work. But when black guys, you know, black people have bad days at work, we just gotta deal with it. Because if we act out essentially like how they act, we gonna be security.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this too, like when white boys have a bad, and the thing is, these white boys ain't gotta have no fucking power. They gonna still try to flex on you. I had to tell a bunch of white boys, man, get the fuck out my goddamn face. Talking that stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
Real talk. This white boy could be the lowest man on the totem pole. You could have been on that job 5-6 years, and he'll walk up to you and try to talk to you like you his motherfucking underling. Like, you don't get your stupid ass out of my face. And something else about white boys too. When them motherfuckers get mad, I don't know if you know, when you in the military, you been around a white boy get mad and they'll get back happy like within 30 seconds. They'll explode in anger. They'll explode in anger and say the most fucked up shit, and then like 2 minutes later, yeah man, what's up buddy? We still cool? Like, hell no, bitch. Hell no, we ain't cool. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not lying though.
No, you true. And then they look at you like you crazy because you ain't trying to hit under that.
Yeah, like, man, look, I don't want to hear it, bitch. I don't want to hear it.
Hey man, I got
my face.
Man, I got a story for you, man. My little partner, man, D can tell you, man. White boy threatened me at work, man. Threatened me. I went to proper channels. These motherfuckers tell me, well, you know, it's the COVID, so people stressed out. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they always try to use that. Like I remember, on my old job, I was working for a shipping company, and one of the supervisors going around, and I was in a fucked up mood my damn self. Hey man, and the dude, he usually a cool dude named Chris Chison. Hey man, Chris Chison, he be out, watch out, man. He's on edge. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm on edge too. What you talking about?
Like in America, I'm on edge.
Yeah, I'm on edge too. And women use that. I think the worst people on the job is a white man and a black woman. These are the worst fucking cocksuckers you can deal with.
Yeah, I was just telling you, man, before we started the podcast, my partner D, man, he work in the technology field. He has certifications, man. He got experience. And this sister, man, she got her master's degree, but the motherfucker ain't mastered shit yet. But the bitch got a master's degree. And so I'm trying to let her know basically how the IT game work. And she basically is like, just fuck you. And so I had to go and block this bitch, man. You know, I'm like, bitch, fuck you. Bitch, where you?
I'm trying to help your dumb ass.
I'm trying to help your dumb ass out, bitch. Where you trying to go, bitch? I'm telling you how the game is, but you know, because I'm not a white man telling her what I'm saying doesn't mean shit to her. You know, and another bitch, she too has a master's degree, but I'm trying to tell a bitch how the game work also, and what I'm saying don't mean squat. So, bro, I give up.
Oh well.
I give up, bro.
Oh well, bro. That's how I look at it. Oh well. So you ain't gotta listen to me, bitch. Fuck you. And speaking of white man, I know we were talking about earlier. I was working as an insurance adjuster out in Tampa, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And we office like about 400 people working in one office. And the black women, their behavior was disgusting, man. I ain't never seen so many black women show their fucking teeth to these stinking ass white boys. A lot of you white boys ain't shit. These white boys ain't got no more studies they got. These bitches go out their way to bend over backwards to speak to them, be pleasant to them, play with them all day. One thing about when you play the white boy, they over 50 pounds. So a lot of white boys over 50 pounds and shit. They looking at you like, you see that? Like, nope. I ain't see a motherfucking thing. But we can walk past a black woman in that environment, and you can say good morning, and she'll look at you like you don't exist, and then she'll walk and speak to a white boy that's standing right next to you. Hey, Brad. Like, wow, these bitches shit. Shit. So when I saw what it was, I said, okay, bitch, I ain't speaking hardly none of them. It's like a select few of them I speak to. Most of them I ignore them. But then one thing about insurance, though, as the weeks and stuff go by, when you start getting rid of your workload, they start cutting down on who stay and who go. So the ones who produce the most, they stay the longest. So guess what? A lot of you white boys start going home. Now a lot of you white boys gone. Like the black women, they want to speak and be pleasant. Like, man, bitch, please get the fuck out of my goddamn face. Yeah, these bitches ain't shit. And that kind of reminds me of what's going on right now with that football player.
Yeah, speak on that.
Beat this bitch up.
Speak on that shit, dog. Yeah, I saw that shit, man.
The white boy beat that bitch up. And so I think he told the bitch to bow down, and she should have. He told the bitch to bow down, and she wouldn't do it. I guess she forgot. She was playing with the white man. He beat her ass to a goddamn coma. And it's the thing, they looking at us like, where's our black men protected? Like, man, ain't nobody protecting that bitch. She chose that fucking white boy. She made her fucking choice. Fuck that bitch. He whooped her ass. Fuck her. That's not what goddamn concern. I was on his bitch Facebook page. I said, man, look here. I said his name Chad Wheeler. I said, Chad Wheeler's not our concern. They told me I was a demon and get the fuck off her page. So before I left, I said, bitch, you don't look good in the face of about that, homie. Fuck you. And that bitch that got beat up. But it's the point I'm making. I'm in the job. This black chick. This little goofy ass white boy always playing with her and cracking corner jokes. And she giggling like this shit funny, right?
Yeah.
And so she plays it every day. He listened to Bone Thugs like, you is so wild. I'm like, this nigga wild because he listening to Bone Thugs. Okay. And so anyway, he was playing one day, and he had he pushed her forehead.
What?
You can tell me the man. Yeah, you know, he mushed their head. They were playing. You know, I guess, you know, white, he probably wanted to fuck. A lot of white boys, they get violent when they want to fuck. Anyway, he pushed her forehead, and she looked at me like, you saw that? I looked at her like, you play with him every day. Shit, what the fuck you want me to say? Like, what the fuck you want me to say? She was like, oh, man, I am so, man, I want to fight you right now. And I'm saying to myself, if I had done that bitch would have straight up uppercut me. She hit me with an uppercut in a body shot combination. Because the white boy, she like, man, I'm kind of mad at you right now. And she was saying like in a way I was like playing him. But she was mad though. But I was like, yeah, but you play with them. These white boys do that shit, these black girls on the job. And then I said, he sucked the white man dick on the job. And then he turn around and bite your fucking head off. And when you ain't being them, showing them respect.
Man, we had these meetings every morning. It's a black girl, man, with the master's degree. And I keep hitting that master's degree because she constantly reminds people she has a master's degree. So, man, she normally in the meetings, man, and she just bitchy as hell. But with her white manager on that, man, the other day, boy, I was like, what the fuck side of, I ain't never seen this side of her before. Yes, and do you guys want coffee with your, I'm like, the fuck? When did you start being this goddamn nice?
It's disgusting, bro. It's so disgusting. And then you be like, where is fake shit coming from? And then you be like, bitch, you ain't got no shame for being so fake. I would be ashamed if I came around you acting like something I'm not.
Yeah.
Knowing that you know better.
You know better than that.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Lord, you know better, man. D, what you got to say about this, man?
I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I've seen what you talking about. And unfortunately, I've seen both. Like, I've seen a black man just, like, literally chuck and drive. I mean, shit, we seen it, Courtney, like, this dude, me mugged us there when the white boys came, like, oh, yeah, yeah, that's a board. And, like, man, we were just like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, but then, and you remember how I was doing a little chucking and jabbing and dance right behind him? I think he saw my ass when he turned around because I was like, okay, trying to get my tap dancing shoes on and go ahead and but it's amazing because, you know, for example, because like I said, I definitely agree with a lot of black women that I've seen. I've seen the same thing. Mm-hmm. And I've seen a lot of black dudes do the same thing too. Because, for example, you know, when it's just me and him, you know, we talk about what's going on, man, dap it up, you know, and all that. But then he walked over with his little white boyfriend, because, you know, he looked at me and was like, he actually passed. I'm like, damn, I feel like the chick that you just hit and don't even want to acknowledge that you hit. Oh yeah. Like, damn, do you not know me? Mm-hmm. Like, wasn't I good to you? But that's how it's really amazing because we always and I ain't talking about like us, I'm talking about just like blacks in general, you know, this whole thing about unity. But we wanted to sell out quick as hell. When I say we, you know, a lot of people we see in the workplace, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Because they not want to have certain things like real talk stuff. Like, for example, Corey, you remember this? How I got on that older guy ass. He's talking about some. Remember the old girl, the police officer walked into the wrong apartment and shot the black dude? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the older white guy like, well, I feel sorry for both people because both lives are forever changed. I was like, hell no, her husband get out. Remember, Corey, I said this. I was like, man, no. I don't feel sorry for her at all because she's still alive. That's one. Two, she can change her identity.
That's right.
She's not going to go to jail for life. So she can still live her life.
That's right.
He's dead. And then, I mean, Courtney from yours to the side, like, hey, like, I get it. Just so, cause I saw Courtney thing because, you know, Courtney, I know you was waiting on to see how the family was going to react. And you was right. You told me, like, for all I know, the family going to forget the damn girl. You was right.
Oh, and
he forgave her.
I basically told everybody, I was like, I'm gonna tell you something
about this case where they ain't showing nobody no more.
Yeah.
She filed an appeal.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I read about that.
Yeah.
I knew she wasn't gonna stay in there.
Nah,
they're gonna get her out.
but this is my thing. Like he said, it ain't both for him because this woman, not only is she still alive, she the one that killed the fucking man.
That's right.
She the one. I can see if she was driving an automobile and killed the man like in a car crash. She just pulled the gun. She had to aim that motherfucker. She pulled the trigger. So man, fuck. And then,
but they can't even get past OJ.
Oh man, and here's the thing. That very older white guy D talking about. Okay, so we talking about both them John, right? And he had like this mental flashback and talking about OJ killed that woman. I was like, what? What the fuck? It's almost 30 years later.
There's a black man saying that?
White dude.
No, it was that same white dude talking about something. He feels sorry for both the police officer and the guy who she killed. The same guy, but you saw how his tone was like, yeah, I just feel sorry for both people. But then with OJ, I mean, that black guy killed them all. Like that's. I know you wanted to call him a nigga or nigger.
Oh yeah,
I know that's the case.
I told my boy D, man. Hey, I told my boy D, I said, man, I'm gonna get one of them to call me a nigga. I want to hear him say it. I'm tired of you looking at me and wanting to say it. I want you to say it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of OJ, I would tell my mama about that COVID cure.
Yeah.
That COVID vaccine. I said, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you a good reason to take that vaccine. OJ just posted up a picture. He taking the vaccine, right? And you got white folks cheering for the shit. I said, that's how you know this shit ain't no good. The white folks say, hell yeah, nigga, take that vaccine. I said, when they cheering, but you know, don't take the shit.
Take it, OJ.
Yeah. Take it, you nigga. Listen, you died, nigga. And there's something else too, man. You my wife on the job. Hey, Lord, white folks love to come to the job and bring that political shit on the job. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see it. And I work on showing both. I like, look here, man, I don't want to talk about this shit. And then they still want to do it anyway. So once they have done that, because I think it's a form of bullying. White folks love talking about politics. They fucked up politics on top of that. And they want to do that shit. So when they do that shit to me, I let them have it. And they that makes me say, never even talk to me about it for real. Because I don't back down. But they talk about politics shit on the job, and it should be stupid, man.
Should be
stupid. Like I say, the work people work for is a black black woman, and a white man. You know, you got a lot of Uncle Toms on the job.
Man, they won't even hire you because they don't want to say that they like black people. Yeah, like. I told Courtney, like, I actually trained this. It was between me and this, I think it's Asian, so I'm saying this Asian guy. I trained him and everything. When it came up to who can get the next position, that was a promotion essentially. They gave it to him.
Oh yeah, ain't no secret.
And it was just, and I knew the black guys. And like, yeah, we got you, man, we got you. The next thing I know, he gonna send me the Asian guy send me an IL. Thank you so much for training me. I got the promotion. Man, I almost threw my damn computer when I saw that. I was like, man, you like kidding me? I was like, all right, I see what this is. I'm about to go ahead and spread my wings somewhere else because this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, man. The thing about these jobs, man, like I tell people, man, don't try to fix the problem. Don't do that. Just go with the flow.
Nope.
Go with the flow.
Just go with the flow until you just exit that motherfucker. It's just like being on a fucked up ass highway. You know, that fucked up ass traffic. You go with it. It's
Call 1-888-FARMERS to switch, and you could save an average of $470 on your auto insurance. That's a lot of money in just a few minutes. With savings like that, you could be lounging on an impractical amount of ornate and overpriced throw pillows you bought for your couch. But you won't, because you're better with money than that. That's why you're calling us in the first place. Call 1-888-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July to December 2020, underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
You heard that safe drivers get rewarded with Snapshot from Progressive, so you went online to check it out. But then you saw an ad for a vintage baseball cap, and now you find yourself checking the stats of that team's second baseman in '97, wondering why his stolen base total dropped after his rookie season. Wonder how much his rookie card is worth. Yes, they said it was easy to save money with Snapshot from Progressive, but they forgot about the rest of the internet. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California, North Carolina, or from all agents.
first chance you make an exit, get off that motherfucker.
Get off that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't.
Man, I'm trying myself to exit this shit. Like, I got about 2 or 3 websites I'm trying to get going and shit, man. I want to get to. I ain't got to deal with nobody, bro. Nobody.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I told this white lady a couple of days ago. I've been researching, trying to get a career coach, and so I just told her the real. I'm like, can I be real with you? Can I be honest? Can you handle honesty? She's like, yeah. I explained to her. I said, why are there no black CEOs in the Fortune 500 arena? Number 2, if we are in positions, we hold positions like VP of the trash cans, VP of the dumpsters, VP of communications. There's nothing you can do with that.
She probably would have said, well, you know how to take out the trash.
This else tweet just said, why come that we not beat the CEOs of Fortune 500 companies? But to true, we really don't need to be over no Fortune 500 companies. If you had a whole, let's say you had black business owners, small business owners, like how they got them Asians. You don't see too many Asians. Like you see a lot of Asians doing real good, financially, but they own a small business. So I ain't even worried about the Fortune 500, just the fact that there's not enough of us, period, out here doing it.
Well, I say,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I say that. I'm going to tell you why I say Fortune 5, because number one, if you do the backstory on most of these Fortune 500 companies, they had their hand in slavery, dog.
Oh, yeah.
They had their hand in slavery. They had their hand all up in that, bro. I'm talking about all up in that. So
Coca-Cola, all of that.
So I mean, when and the thing about it, and I only say that because, like I told her, I said these organizations don't care about diversity. I don't know why they even say it. I said, you want to know why they say it? Because it's PR. That's why. It's not because they really mean it. I said they don't really mean that. They just say it because it's PR. I say, but I know the behind the scenes of this shit. The behind the scenes is, Negro, you're not finna sit in this C-suite. You can mop it though.
Yep.
You can vacuum it.
But you pretty much answered your questions when you say a lot of these Fortune 5 companies, they had their hand out of slavery.
Mm-hmm.
So why would these companies go from running us as they fucking prostitute slaves?
Yeah.
Now we running the place. So that's one way to look at it. I'm gonna answer your question. A lot of these companies, they weren't built for us.
Nah.
Then like the time when you told me, remember the time I was going back on the boat, you said, man, can't really do trying to climb that corporate ladder.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you ain't doing it on the boat company. Most boat companies they family owned.
Mm-hmm.
So there ain't no climbing that ladder. You just do your job and go on somewhere. So I'm saying I would love to see more black people just run companies where we can run it the right way. I think most black people fail. Black men anyway, most black men is foul. But I think we have to get away from them, period. Because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I can't stand white people. Sometimes I don't hate them. I don't hate them, but fuck them, man. Really.
I mean, the thing about it, the white man will have his hand in everything. I don't give a damn what nobody say. So, I said the white man gonna have his hand in everything, dog. It's no escaping that. As long as you in America, United States of America, bro, he finna have his hand in it. And the thing about it, and where Darius and myself work at, during the late 70s when affirmative action came out, and I'm gonna tell you, and I heard these words verbatim from these scary ass, I don't like to say the word Uncle Tom, but black folks, black men in particular, and they was like, yeah, they came to me to get a management job, but I said, no, I don't want that responsibility. But the very white people, and again, this is stories I've heard 20 years prior, where I'm hearing white people say, yeah, I was on a farm and I was sitting at the bar one day and recruiter from the job said, hey, you want a job up here? And I said, yeah. What's the difference?
Well, everybody just ain't cut out to be the quarterback either now.
I get that.
On top of that, a lot of these positions when they put you in charge, you may remember just chopping block positions too.
But the Negroes still get chopped anyway.
Yeah, regardless.
So I'd rather get chopped with $100 grand buyout than get chopped with nothing. Because you're gonna get chopped either way. Like you told me that time when I was when I actually got the corporate gig, the gig, and then over the contract, and you said go for the contract, the money, which was the best decision. Because when I was when I tried to work the gig, and I basically played both sides of the coin, I kept both my options open. Man, I was basically working around a bunch of imbeciles, and basically I was there to basically babysit. But I wasn't getting babysitting money. And I was like, nah, I can't do this. You got to give me babysitting money, bro. I don't mind babysitting, but I can't be a babysitter for this amount of money. I can't do that.
Right. Make it worthwhile.
It got to be worthwhile. And what I'm saying is, a lot of these older black folks, man, they had the opportunity in the corporate game. As a matter of fact, like you said, let's fuck the corporate game. Let's go back to, like we was talking about, we always talk about the Black Wall Street, not just Tulsa, because you got more than Tulsa. You got what's that? Greenwood, North Carolina.
North Carolina, Florida, Texas.
Why did they sell their businesses? Why? I was saying, why did they get rid of those black businesses?
Because they know we do stuff. They know we do stuff at a high level. When we get in our element, we can't be stopped.
I believe that.
And the thing is, it was men running out. Fuck a bunch of women, because it's a bunch of mess. But I wonder, the best example you can think of when black men really get on their shit and work together. Mm-hmm. Look at sports teams. Look at sports teams. Look at black men, and they be on their shit, and it's unstoppable.
Yes, sir.
Pyramids. We build a pyramids. So you measure, like when I was trying to push that black tag a few years ago, can you imagine a bunch of black men getting together and just doing their thing? It's unstoppable, bro.
I believe you, man.
Well, but here's the thing, though. I mean, because now when you look at the NFL is over 70% black, but there's 0 black owners. There are very few black coaches.
Yeah.
And when black people try to come together and buy teams, even when black people try to come together and buy their own TV stations and stuff like that, right? Remember Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC. They always find a way to shoot it down.
Oh yeah,
that's the thing. They don't. Yeah, exactly. So they always try to deter black ownership.
Yes.
And push the narrative that we don't try.
Yeah. So now when black people are in a position to say, okay, now I'm doing business with you, opposed to me working for you, that's the issue.
That's the issue.
Well, he go back to Master P when he had his own record company. And he's on a documentary. He said the white man come and try to tell him what to do here. Remind the white man, look, bro, I do not work for you. You work for me. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And so they don't want to. They don't want to when a black man can be on that level to tell you to get the fuck out of here. If you want to hurt a white boy's feelings, tell him none of your goddamn business, or get the fuck up out of my face. That nigga, he be ready to cry. Can you imagine black men like on a widespread level just telling them person, white man, get the fuck out of my face, dude? Because really, we really hurt their feelings every day. We really would. And like I say, a lot of shit we do, they can't do. Like you look at all these, too many rappers. These rappers like Jay-Z, they didn't come all the way from the street level, right? They go from the street to the boys level and sit around these white boys who could never do what they did. I don't know one white boy who go from the level of Jay-Z or Lil Wayne or Master P, nigga on the streets. White boy on the streets, smoking meth or whatever he doing, and then be a billionaire. And the boy, they can't do what we do. And they know they can't. Because black folk, we do some fly shit working from a disadvantage. So you put on even ground, man, they cannot. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see it.
Nah, that's true.
That's damn sure true.
That's why they make sure to broke up the black family. They killed off the Black Panthers or put them in jail. Just to take on a food stamp program and stuff. But well, you know what food stamp, there was a variation of it. And essentially, they was like, all right, well, y'all want this money from the government, y'all need to go ahead and get rid of the black fathers. And unfortunately, you know, you put people at a disadvantage, and now they looking into the way to basically cheat the system. Guess who's gonna have to leave the house? Yeah. And now we get that, you know, I don't need a man, and that's taken away from, you know, the black foundation. Because at the end of the day, with me, the way I look at it, I'm just like, man, for example, I ain't gonna say never, but as far as like hearing, for example, women bad mouthing their guys and vice versa.
Call 1-888-FARMERS to switch, and you could save an average of $470 on your auto insurance. That's a lot of money in just a few minutes. With savings like that, you could be lounging on an impractical amount of ornate and overpriced throw pillows you bought for your couch. But you won't, because you're better with money than that. That's why you're calling us in the first place. Call 1-888-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July to December 2020, underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Vice versa. I don't gonna say you don't always hear it or never hear it, but it seems like, I don't know, it's probably just me. I hear it more from our community. Like, oh, well, we don't need black men. We don't need black women. And with that type of mindset, obviously, what you was just saying, we're not going to be able to come together to have a strong foundation to create the Black Wall Street, because you still don't need a strong black woman, that's going to be on your team, and she don't need a strong black man that's going to be on her team for y'all to build. Because ain't no way in hell. I mean, you can build by yourself. That's cool. Who the hell are you going to leave it to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that like really sucked. Because obviously, it was genius what they did. But it just sucked because I actually care about my people.
That's
to
right.
the point, like, man, it's like the answer. It's like you got the cheat code to actually get further ahead, but you choosing to play the game on difficult mode, and you ready to go that route. Then actually, you know what, we need each other. Fuck it. Let's quit chucking and jiving for these other people. I don't give a fuck about us, even the agents. And let's actually, you know, I know it's easier said than done, but it's just like when you just see what the solution could be. It's just like, damn. This.
I'm gonna tell you something, D. My cousin, she and her husband are ministers, and she was, she was telling me about the crime and everything like that back in my hometown. And I told her, I said, cuz, no disrespect to you being a minister. I said, that's why I donated to you like I did, because you're doing what the church should be doing. Helping the not just telling people, I'm sorry if you lost, but you're giving them money for it, because she probably didn't have life insurance. And I said, but what's gonna have to take place to fix this is there has to be black families. I said, what happened, 50, 60 years ago when the black father was pushed out, you got a bunch of men, didn't have no daddies. So, what do you expect? I say, and I'm going to tell you, it's going to take some black men having to be stepfathers. I say, and it's going to take, unfortunately, it's going to have to be some polygamous situations going on. And it's a young lady I checked out on where I listened to, and she's a single mom, and she had a brother on her Instagram live, and he was talking about polygamy, and she was like, you know what? I'm at the age now where I really don't mind it. I see the value in it. And I was like, wow, finally somebody gets it. It's not that a man just trying to fuck a bunch of women, which to me is nothing wrong with that. But, baby girl, we trying to legitimize this shit. Your daddy, your son need a daddy. His dad probably passed away or got killed or is in prison. So you need men to take up the slack. But at the same token, it's not fair for a man to just take up the slack and not get nothing in return. Okay, you want me to be stepdaddy, but you don't want to give me no ass. That's not going to work. You want me to buy a little junior? What's up?
Not only that, my bad. But what about when a child needs something, they expect you to take care of, right? Mm-hmm. But then when they tell the child something, they go, you ain't my daddy. Like, bitch, you know what? Next time you need something, bitch, remember that. I ain't your damn daddy, ho. Remember that.
You right, man. Because so many.
Yeah, next time you need something, I remember that. I ain't your daddy. Remember that.
Because so many of these women, black women, disrespect men in front of their children. They do that.
Yeah, it's only a matter that their kids gonna take on those same mannerisms, unfortunately.
That's right. The kids gonna take on the same mannerisms. And I told her, I said, no disrespect to your ministry, but what you're trying to do is not gonna work until the families get together. I'm just telling you the problem. I said, I figured this problem out 15, 20 years ago. I said, this is what we need, because without a family structure and you letting that man be the man and whoop that kid's ass when he needs his ass whooped, it'll never work. Because I don't care what nobody say. When you got a black dad, black father, it makes a difference. Like that clip we saw, I don't know if y'all saw that clip on Scared Straight, and the little white boy told his mama them, he said, tell your mama you're gonna be good, and they asked you gonna be good. He said, he talked smart to him, and the black dad was like, he said, what he told him, he basically told the little boy, hey, let me tell you something, sit your ass up and answer them. And the little white boy was crying his ass off.
Yeah.
This black man was able to. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, little boy, yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Hell, I'm gonna tell you, I was at football practice with my boys. This Hispanic guy, he got 2 twin boys, a daughter, another daughter. His little twin boys, they be hitting him, hitting his wife, running away. They can't catch the kids. Man, that little boy football hit my leg. He came over to me. I looked at this little motherfucker. He just started crying. I said, all right now. You gonna act right? Here go your ball back.
They know, these kids know who they be playing with. They know who they playing with. You know who they playing with.
And that's another thing. I guess that's where we went away from. I just remember, like, when I was growing up, right? Like, when I bring home a bad grade, and I try to blame the teacher. My mom wasn't trying to hear that. My dad wasn't either. They both was like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what your teacher said or did. The result is that you brought home an F. And they eliminate this thing called excuses, and I have to take accountability for fucking up, essentially.
Yeah.
That's what we got away from as far as, that's what I'm starting to see. Like, for example, we got a lot of parents, and we can go with I'd say parents because I've seen on both, but I've seen more obviously from the single mom side.
Yeah.
They blame everybody for their badass kids but themselves. And that's what, we don't take accountability for shit. Like, I mean, it's only so long, and this probably gonna make me sound like a coon, but it's only so long you can blame the system for the reason why you're taking Section 8.
That's right.
And the reason why I'm saying is because we live in an age where you can make money online. They don't give a shit about your past. Like what you were saying, starting a business or something like that. And I'm not saying this is, it's as easy as, to start a business right now, but it kind of could be. You could start a YouTube channel and just grind on it and make money, or start a podcast and grind on it and make money. It's possible. It's not impossible.
Bro, I'm smoking a cigar right now that was made by a black cigar shop in DC. I'm not gonna lie, I paid a little bit more for it, but you know what? It's black owned, and the cigar shipped fast. And my thing was, and what we gotta understand is black people, when it come down to supporting each other businesses, right now in our state, sometimes we're gonna have to charge a little bit higher. We're gonna have to. Don't trip off that. Pay that little more money. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, my thing is, you would spend that bread on something else anyway. Like when you get haggled for example, for the prices, I know because I deal with that with my business. And it's funny because I sell with people overseas and everything, and the more I can tell that they're black, it's a black guy, the way how he talks, because he's talking to me like I'm his homeboy, but he don't know that I'm black. Nobody know my skin color. Because it's online. I never met nobody in person, like none of my customers in person. And yeah, man, bro, I just money is low right now, but can I get like 5 of your products and pay $2 for it? I'm ready to respond. I'm like, see, that's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
You want a handout, but you can. My thing is like this: if you can eat, your money ain't bad.
That's right.
Because if you charge the money to eat, you can find the money to go ahead and do what you need to do.
That's right.
I mean, it's times that I went hungry because either I'm going to spend money on food or go ahead and stack my bread up to invest in some more products.
That's right.
I don't regret none of it. As long as I had water, I was cool. But that was my mentality, and like I said, I mean, hey, some people, like you said earlier, some people can't be the leader.
Like, can't be the quarterback.
Everybody wants the end result of essentially what a lot of, I guess, white people have as far as their version of success. But nobody's not really trying to grind like that. And I get it. I mean, shit, I got passed over on a lot of positions and lost to white people. But at the end of the day, like you said, I created my own and still make money from it.
That's right.
So now I have 2 different sources of income, really 3. Because, ever since this COVID thing, I took advantage of it. I work from home. Why not have 2 jobs? After my job, my original one, I work a second shift. So I can do something for first shift. Mm-hmm. So, but that's just my level of grinding. As I'm saying, this era, you can make money. It's not like our grandparents' era, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have to depend on the job essentially to get you through.
That's right.
And they're going to look at your background check. Like you can actually do other things. Hell, if a convict can have their own reality show, that shows you, unfortunately, how far we came.
Yeah.
But that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Well, when you think of this, though, you think about our grandparents' era, a lot of them was working for themselves.
Sure
a lot of our grandparents didn't give a fuck about no white man. Because I remember I grew up, I saw the tail end of black business where black people stayed to themselves. And they made their money with each other. And it wasn't until integration when all that came to the homes.
Man, my grandfather was disabled. He was disabled by the doctor. So not only was he disabled, he also had a shoe repair business, and he had like a small engine where he repaired lawnmowers, and he made it happen, bro.
Yeah, a lot of our grandparents era, they came from sharecropping, and they still. And my thing is, that's another thing. So I meant to say, I'm glad you guys brought it up. Is that if these guys, if our grandparents era can make it, when they came from sharecropping, like dirt poor, if they can do it, there is literally no excuse, because they came from nothing, moved to a different state. Let's just say Chicago, Texas, New York, wherever. And they made their way. And like you said, the integration, to me, that always felt like that fucked everything up.
It did.
That fucked up.
Geico knows there are many reasons why you ride. From the exciting adventure of the daily commute to the peace of mind that Geico always has your back with 24/7 access to claim service and legendary customer service. But Pamela Mund had one reason in particular.
My skin is extremely averse to most fabrics, except for the soft, buttery feeling of leather. Thankfully, I found my clan of leather lovers in the biking community. It's been life-changing.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Hi, friend. It's your home speaking, and I need some favors. Could you turn on some of the lights in the basement? I'm scared of the dark. Also, this one is easy. Could you bundle your home and car insurance with Geico so we could save money? Last thing, just a suggestion. Could you steam clean the carpets? I need a spa day.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
Being proud that you black owned, because everybody wanted to fit in. With the whole, for example, corporate gangs and stuff like that, they wanted to have the white picket fences along with white people, and instead of just having your own community and just thriving that way, you gave that up, that power and security essentially, to go for go try to be integrated, go try to fit in with everybody else. Which, unfortunately, is like a woman who loves her abuser.
Mm-hmm.
You take her away, she keep running back to her.
She keep running back to him. That's right.
And to me, that's what black people do all the time.
Yeah, a lot of times we one.
You say what?
A lot of us. This is what I'm saying about our grandparents too. I went to my mom about this. I was saying, they say that young people lazy. That's not true. As a young person, you go to college, go get whatever kind of certification, trade school, and they'll still be like, we looking for this now. And you go and get that, and they keep moving the goalposts. Back in the day, you go work for General Motors. You ain't have to be able to read, like, you have to be able to read, all right, you go work for General Motors, GMC, the power company, railroad, make good money, and be illiterate. Now you could be a college, whatever. God, it's happened to me. Go get whatever paper they say you need, and then you show them paper and say, but now you need this. Okay, well now you need this. Like, God damn, what the fuck do they have to do?
My favorite, you overqualified. I heard that so many times.
I've been hearing that.
Yeah, like, you have bachelor's and master's. Yeah, you overqualified. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, well, then cool. Y'all should go ahead and give me that position, but pay me more. Yeah, nah.
But they can't pay you. Well, I know why they gonna clear. Because I had people tell me I was overqualified, because they know you ain't gonna stay. And guess what? They right. They damn right. I ain't finna stay. They know that. So I can't really get mad at that.
Well, the thing about it.
But the problem.
Go ahead, brother. You good?
I was saying the problem with that is the fact that, and I definitely, because I heard the same thing. The problem with that is that, for example, let's say they do give you the gig, right? And next thing you know, the motherfucker right behind you get paid way more than what you got. And they just had a high school degree, but they got, for example, let's say you making like 70 grand. Then that's at night. You be like, how? Oh, well, you did try hard in high school, so that's why we gave him a raise. Well, that's why we brought him in at a higher pay rate than you. And that, to me, that man, why did I even go through all this as far as trying to further myself if this was going to happen? That's what they don't tell you when you in college. They make it seem like, at least my generation, they made it seem like you go to college, you're going to get a great job, you're going to pay off your student loan debt, you're going to have, for example, the white picket fence. Life is going to be good. They don't tell you that, yeah, that's if you ain't black.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And
you don't even afford that. Like, you can be educated. Like Dr. Umar said it. You can have all the degrees you want. Okay, you got a degree. You don't mean gonna hire you, but if you know how to, like fix some pipes, fix a car, man, you gonna be. They can't deny it. They can't deny it.
And now it's the digital age. Now it's the digital age. You know, something me personally, I'm doing is learning about coding. I'm learning about that shit because at the end of the day, that's the new. You know, don't get me wrong. You still need plumbers and all that. I say, but nowadays, man, if you know how to code, if you understand coding language, SQL, Java, JavaScript, Python, C, all that. If you understand that stuff, man, and you know how to build a nice portfolio, bro, you can make bread. But the thing about that, is when that's another barrier they have in the corporate game, you know, because I'm up here meeting people who got these cybersecurity jobs who are white folks, and I'm like, okay, how'd you get that job? Do you have a computer science? Oh no, my manager just tapped me on the shoulder and asked me that I want to work in here. I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that comment. Yeah. Yeah, but meanwhile, you know, meanwhile, you have to have 5 certifications, Martin Luther King and George Washington at the same time, and just for you to get brought in at entry level. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, you got to know George Washington and George Washington Carver, and you got to be some Ken Abraham Lincoln. Then on top of that, you still got to give a nigga head. Give a nigga head. Come and suck his dick, man. Come and suck it, bro. On top of everything else.
Yeah.
Yep. Just to get the entry level.
Just to get the entry level.
That's the part that you be looking like, man, you kidding?
And the thing about the average brother, and it's no spite to, it's no shot at black women, but a brother, we usually got to start over a lot in life, not only in relationships, but we got to start over with careers. We gotta constantly navigate, and that's why I say, man, the black man should be very well respected, bro. We've been knocked down, huh?
But they don't, man. They don't give a fuck.
I mean, Smitty, you know me, dog. How many industries have I changed?
Shit, I can think of at least 3 from what you told me.
Yeah. My boy D.
Shit,
my boy D.
Hey, me and you the same.
That's right. Cause I'm type of cat, man. You know, like I said, I remember one time I straight told a white boy, I said, I know why you didn't hire me. It's not because I'm not qualified. It's because I'm black. Man, he got this explaining and, oh no, that's not why. No. I said,
they love saying that. That's not why. Nigga. I mean,
Hey, I remember when you told me that. I said, Courtney, yeah, we all know the truth. I said, I would even say that. But sometimes you might need to tell them, but I would have said it because that makes the motherfuckers feel good.
Yeah, I had to say it. I had to get it off my chest, man.
I know it.
I had to get off my.
You know what? That go back to like when I had me a little money, and there's something else too I want to talk about. Man, a lot of times we'll go and pay a black man to do the work, but we could have paid a white boy to do it. Sometimes you get off paying a fucking white boy. This nigga he been doing my graphic design for years, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he said he might make websites. So I paid this motherfucker some money to put a website together for me. This motherfucker he ain't showed me shit. It was strong. Hey man, I'm still working. I feel motherfucker probably teach himself how to do this shit. So he know how to do it, and I'm like, God. Anyway, sometimes black folk ain't work for fuck, bro.
Speak on.
I agree.
Hey man. I mean, dude, I got so many stories for that, bro. I remember I had a brother mow my yard years back in about 2010. Brother mow my yard, everything going good. One Sunday, this fool didn't show up. I said, man, where you at, bro? What's happening? Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I'm at the tailgate right now. I was like, tailgate?
What?
Dude, I thought we had a agreement. I said,
like you know how it is, man. Shit. Yeah. And it be the same niggas. And it be the same niggas be up there on Facebook, man. Why we don't support each other?
exactly.
You know why?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I might either have to pay, have to this $20 little monthly game and then pay another nigga to do his website for me. And I'm like, this nigga ain't shit.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't shit. And then I try to call a man and see how much he charge me to clear the land off one of my lots. Shit, that motherfucker ain't even called me back. I'm like, man, niggas ain't shit. You try to do the right thing. Niggas ain't shit. They'll ghost your ass on some money. Like, nigga, I'm trying to put money in your pocket. Dumbass nigga.
Man, I had both shows. From the guy's point of view and female. And it's like contract work. And my favorite part is when they get their ceilings, and I've seen it. Somehow they quote a Bible scripture. Like, they put it, like, for example, on their profile page, something, you know what? I'm not going to, no weapon form against me shall not prosper. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? Get my damn products. But that's how, all of a sudden we conveniently want to quote scriptures, but you can't even uphold your end of the deal.
No way will get
like,
you Nigga, you the weapon. Look,
they want to.
Look, nigga, you the weapon.
Right.
Yep. You your own weapon. You your own goddamn enemy, nigga.
I'm like, man, my bitch or something. And then you got people don't even know the doggone situation. It's all good. God got you. I'm like, hey, if your God got you, I ain't messing with your God. Cause that's some shicey stuff right there.
Oh God. No weapon for
I'm telling you, all of a sudden they try to get all spiritual and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you got like 5 kids. All about different women. And it's somehow their fault. But you got like 5 kids, you can't hold no job. And I'm trying to give you a shot because, you know, trying to help out black people and shit. And all of a sudden, man, for real, I didn't even need to do this for you. I did to help you out. That's my favorite. I did this to help you out. You know? And I was looking like, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was on Section 8 and on child support and keep getting locked up because all my baby mamas put me on child support. Now I'm trying to see why your baby mamas put you on child support. You inconsistent ass motherfucker. Like,
shit, I went to Boston Market one day, man, and I knew it was gonna happen. So this nigga I went to high school with, he's the server at Boston Market, man. So the nigga like, what's up, man? I was like, everything's going good, sir. You know, and he served my food. But when the white man came, hey, sir, how you doing? I'm like, what? The fuck?
Yeah, that happened to me in Tropical Cafe. Getting a smoothie. I'm trying to hurry up and go grab and go, and kid you not, it was like, again, black person helping me out. Tell me why 2 white people came in right behind. They got their smoothies before me, and they got their order right there and there. So you can't say that. Oh well, yeah, you know, they the call in. Nah, and she gonna look dead at me while she doing their smoothies. I was like, hey, get my money back.
Man, you know something. I'm glad I was gonna talk about this. Man, black women are the most unprofessional people on earth.
Yeah.
They're unprofessional as fuck, man. You go on a job, them hoes get a job being just petty and stupid to people who ain't did shit to them. And then I feel like as a black man, they do respect us the most because the shit they do, you should go report them, but us being black, we don't do that. I say this year, I'm gonna start reporting them bitches. I'm gonna be doing stupid shit. I'm just gonna report them. Real talk.
Yeah, man.
I mean, they do stupid shit. Like they do shit that you can see them doing to their fucking baby daddy. Like you will get a bitch the money to pay for something, she'll just disappear for like 5-10 minutes. You still like, man, where the fuck is she at? I'm like, what the fuck? Man, the black woman just stupid, man. I mean, it should be retarded. Like, I was at McDonald's. I was going with a tea, right? So a woman run me up and shit. And he started doing everything else. I was standing there like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? All I wanted was a fucking tea. That's it. Give me a large iced tea and a page. You bitch turn around and start doing everything. I'm like, bitch, get in my motherfucking tea. They just be stupid. There's no goddamn accident, man.
Oh, shit.
Ain't no accident. You can go to a restaurant, and let's say on Sundays, the hamburger might cost $1, right?
Yeah.
So you go to the restaurant, and the order is, and they'll charge you regular price. And you're like, I thought it was $1 a day. It is. And I'm like, well, why the fuck is you? And she be like, it is. I'm like, yeah, it is. But I charge you full price. Like, why you do that? And they do this shit they do this shit all the fucking time.
Bro, I remember.
You're all retarded.
I remember one day, man. I interviewed for this gig a couple years ago, man. And it was like a manager job, man. And the fucking bitch, man, black woman, man, black bitch. Man, the bitch, I'm suited and booted, man, clean. Man, this bitch told me, okay, impress me. I said, impress you? What? Bro, I immediately shut down. I'm like, man, is this interview done yet? I'm not here to impress you. A, this is not your company. You are overseer. You are overseer. You're not the master. You are an overseer. You're only here to oversee. And you want me to impress you. I mean, the disrespect, bro.
Then the fucking part, if you had to pull the dick out and shit, let her see that motherfucker, she'd be like, God damn, I didn't mean it like that.
That's right.
What the fuck are you looking for, bitch? You looking for, honey?
Shit, I mean one time I interviewed for a salary job at the railroad. And I knew the motherfucker wasn't finna give me the job. Once I saw the sister there, I said, I ain't gonna have this job, man. Man, so she walked me to the elevator. She said, you're not a good fit for a salary job. You'll be better with an hourly job. I'm looking at her like, bitch, who are you? Who are you? She said, I'm not a good fit. She said, I'm not a good fit for a salary position. I belong with an hourly job. That's more of my speed right there. I was like, bitch, who are you? And the white girl saw my face and I'm like, what happened? She like, how did you do? I was like, don't even worry about it. I'm so used to this shit. It's okay. White girl emailing me, what happened? Tell me what happened. I said, don't worry about it. It's cool.
Yeah. You know what? And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of this stuff you be talking about, this shit these black bitches be doing. Guess who put them up to do it for real?
White boy.
The white man.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking white man put them up to do that shit.
They good at how to do it.
The white man put them hoes up to do it.
I'm telling you, man.
Like, who is fucking?
I'm telling you, man, and like I told you with the sister in the meetings every morning, man. When a white man not around, man, she is queen bitch. But as soon as her manager come around, man, she turn into motherfucking Jill Cleaver. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What the hell happened to Shanae?
You remind me of
Who that?
You know what they remind me of? Let's say I go knock on your door, right? And then the big ass dog you got start barking, and then you walk up like hush that noise, dog get quiet. That's how they do. That's how they do for the white man.
And you know what tripped me out, man? A sister came on this podcast last year, and she had the audacity to say, "We're not, black men don't protect us." I said, what is a black man protecting you for? Why would you be in a position where I have to protect you? I said, number 2, I don't protect single mothers, sweetheart. That ain't about to happen.
That's the one that was talking about black male privilege?
Yeah.
I figured that sounded like something shit, so okay.
I'm like, what am I gonna go around and you talk shit to somebody and I'm supposed to just jump in and whoop his ass and go to prison and now I'm fucked?
And she still running around talking shit.
So now, not only are you still a single mom, but now my wife is a single mom. Nah, that's not about to happen, bitch.
No.
They will kill me. These bitches say that they don't need us. But then when they ask the need us, they say, where you at? Like, bitch, did you just say you didn't need me, huh? I'm on this Facebook group. These women said, talk about men, like, man, the world be a better place without men. Say, if it wasn't for us, bitch, y'all hoes would be done. Like, and I love reminding women that I say, whenever you see an airplane, you know that you didn't build it, a man did it. Ain't shit worthwhile on earth been built by a woman. You name me one thing that's been built by a fucking woman.
I can tell you shit that's been destroyed by a woman.
Yeah, they destroy some. And then they can't even say that, well, me and y'all got more muscle power. That's why y'all can build. You look at the modern world. Google wasn't built by a woman. Amazon wasn't built by a woman. Facebook, Yahoo, none of that was built by a woman. So, bitch, what do you build, ho?
Man, you know what really get me, man, is, I be on IG a lot, man. Looking at them big booty models, man. And it amazes me that this motherfucker put her Cash App on it. I'm like, hey, here's my Cash App if you guys want this Cash App. I'm like, what are people giving you money for? You're not doing anything. You want me to just freely give you money just because you look good? No.
Unfortunately, we thirsty as. There's a reason why these, why they think they can do it. It's these thirsty dudes like, hi, I just want to say hi, here you go. And they think that everybody else is going to do the same thing, unfortunately.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that's
insane.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Cordy. It's just like, these motherfuckers. I didn't go to your phone page. They go to your photo. Some of these hoes don't even fucking look good and still want niggas to treat them like they are their IG model. You want to sit your fake mustache down somewhere, bitch.
I'm looking like, why do you have your Cash App up there? Why do you have a gift registry? You want people to just send you gifts just because you like me and my boy D. We did a podcast on this girl on YouTube. She literally tells women how to quote unquote finesse men out of money. And the bitch made a video talking about one of her tricks that she's never met, that's been giving her an exuberant amount of money. And she said, yeah, he do give me a lot of money. And all he wanted to do was just meet her. That's it. And she flipped out. I'm like, what? The man been breaking you off for a year? I mean, did he not earn the right to meet you now? He's earned that.
Wow. Yeah, man, these women lost their mind. They're like everything, like everything that you do with them, you gotta earn it. Like, bitch, I'm not gonna earn shit. And then the older you get, then you really realize, man, it's better off being shit. You better off being by yourself a lot of times.
Especially when you think about all the money you spent.
Yeah. And then something else too. They the prize, but you the one spit all the money. Shit, you the prize, not them.
I'm trying trying to figure out how is it an honor me giving you my money. I've never understood that.
You don't understand that, man?
No, I don't. You know, the women back in the day. See, women back in the day, man, it wasn't no IG. If a woman wanted her bills paid, she called a cat up. Hey, I need $100. Well, you know what you got to do? Like my boy Nate. Nate, what I got to do to get this money? Well, you know. You know what that mean.
Mm-hmm. I think you should do it for free.
Yeah.
Oh, you know my favorite. I actually heard this from like all my homeboys. You know, they like, I ain't no hoe. You can't be. And I love it when like a lot of women say that, because if that's how you feel like a prostitute or whatever, why does the guy got to pay for the date when y'all first go out? He's essentially still buying. You are in an investment for right now. You want to
call 1-888-FARMERS to switch, and you could save an average of $470 on your auto insurance. That's a lot of money in just a few minutes. With savings like that, you could be lounging on an impractical amount of ornate and overpriced throw pillows you bought for your couch. But you won't, because you're better with money than that. That's why you're calling us in the first place. Call 1-888-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July to December 2020. Underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Hi, friend. It's your home speaking, and I need some favors. Could you turn on some of the lights in the basement? I'm scared of the dark. Also, this one is easy. Could you bundle your home and car insurance with Geico so we could save money? Last thing, just a suggestion. Could you steam clean the carpets? I need a spa day.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
You know what I'm saying? It's not no, you know what? You got your squares that do it, but I'm not one of them. Hey, I just want to take you out because you're just so beautiful. I'm not taking nobody out because they look good. It's because I have my own motives, and so do they. But at the end of the day, you know, unfortunately, I've heard it like, I don't swing that, I don't do that. I'm like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah. Come on now, don't lie. It's okay.
Yeah, because I gotta say, it's a video. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it one day when I get time, because I got a feeling this woman does listen to the podcast, because she been acting kind of shitty with me. She's on one of my other Facebooks, and she did a video live talking about, you know, she's not gonna. She lives in this motherfucker live in Atlanta, Georgia, where women outnumber men. I mean, my boy Smitty gave an example of a woman opened the door for him. But anyway, this heifer literally said, I had to ask her, I said, why do you say he didn't bring the thing to the table? Explain that to me. And I knew it was gonna come out. And she said, well, you know, I did this, and well, I'll tell you the truth. I did move in with him. I said, that's the table. He brought it. He brought a roof over your motherfucking head because you probably was homeless. And she probably said, I'm not homeless. I've lived with my friend. No, you're homeless. If no bills come to the house in your name, sweetheart, you're homeless.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's homeless. You know, a lot of them use that word. A lot of them use that word, I'm in transition. Transition is another word for homeless.
Alright, well, if I have a job holding a damn sign outside of a building, I'm over marketing. There we go. Since we want to embellish what the hell we doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this motherfucker literally said that. She literally said, and I don't know how it just came out of her mouth. She said, well, I'll admit it. I did move in with him. I say, well, damn, shit, like you were the one who didn't bring nothing to the table.
Yeah, sound like he was cool. Wow. And you know what? That's so funny, because a lot of, and I noticed this with females, they always say that they always make it sound like it's one-sided. Like, yeah, you know, he always had anger issues, but they're not gonna tell you that he will always get mad because I be hanging out with other guys. I don't understand. They ain't gonna tell you that part. They gonna say, yeah, he always had anger issues. I just don't understand why.
And all these women talking about they was abused, and you like, damn, where's the police report?
No, that like she is. Like like you was abused, really like by a man or by their parents?
They talking about by their man. You know, I came out of an abusive relationship. Well, damn, why didn't you get this guy arrested?
They did something. You did something. You did something.
I mean,
I liked it.
Yeah, you like that shit.
They did something.
I mean, literally, bro, all these women, they going through abuse. You telling me black men is just whooping? I don't believe that. I can't believe that. You tell me this geeky ass dude is whooping your ass. Nah, I'm not buying that. Nah. And you still with him?
I can believe it. And I'm gonna tell you, I knew I had a chick. She was trying to play me for a chump. So one day I said, this bitch would think I'm some kind of fucking real chump. I gotta show this bitch. I whipped her ass. So yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it.
Man, I mean, but huh?
Hey, it is what it is. See, I'm gonna tell you something. And I ain't apologizing for it. That was my younger days. But I can believe a woman can be with a little geeky nigga and push him to the point where this bitch think I'm somebody to fucking play with. And okay, I'm gonna show you something. But and then is it really abuse? If you ask for it, it's abuse. Yeah.
Man, but bro, all these women can't be getting their asses whooped, dog. That don't even. And you like, damn, I've been knowing you for all these years, and you post everything online. I've never seen a black eye.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's makeup.
Man, I'm gonna tell you about like my little sister. My little sister is an asshole. She's about 8 years younger than me. And I told her one time I saw her, she was dogging her baby dad out one day. The dude, he was a cool dude. I said, one day he gonna kick your motherfucking ass. And you know what? When you do it, you got it coming. I see this shit. So, like, say him and her, they split up. But she was some dude. This dude be kicking her ass. Some say he be kicking her ass. I don't say shit because you got what? She that type of chick. She that type of chick. She that type of chick. So, like, say some of them, see, they say abuse, but they don't say what they did. Though.
That's right. I mean, here's my.
I mean, that's why you gotta be careful who you fight for. I mean, in general, but especially with those type of situations, because you don't know the full story. You will fool around and try to, for example, defend one of your family members or a girl that her honor, but she ain't gonna tell you that. Yeah, he tried to beat my ass. She ain't gonna tell you after I hit his ass with a baseball bat.
Or after I emptied out, or
apparently you get mad when you get hit in the head with a baseball bat for some odd reason.
Or after I emptied out his bank account. Yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass behind that.
Yeah, that's yeah. Nah.
I mean, I have a distant relative, and she put on Facebook one day. She was insinuating, I guess she was throwing shots at some dude she was with, and she literally said, "No nigga has ever checked his woman in front of her father or brothers." I said, "Shit, I would." Well, you don't know my brothers.
Man.
She said, "Well, you don't know my brothers." She said, "You don't know my brothers." I said, "Your brothers can get their ass whooped like anybody else."
Yeah, and it really get worse. Man, my ex-wife, man, I used to cuss her ass out in front of her whole family. She was trying to put me on the spot, and I cuss her ass out in front of her whole goddamn family. Like, man, bitch, you was not doing that shit to me.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that shit to me.
I told Courtney this story. Cause my dad showed me this one. When I was like in high school, and I was spending Christmas with him. So we went over to his chick family house, and so like me and my dad was noticing like nothing but like every woman was basically dogging a man out, their husband.
Yeah.
And I guess his girlfriend thought she could do the same thing to him. And Courtney, you know me, but imagine a version of me that's not changed at all.
Yeah.
That's my dad. So she tried that shit. I'm sitting right next to my dad because me and him was watching a basketball game. And she's like, everybody gonna fix their own plate. But she was looking dead at my dad. And he was like, hey, let me talk to you right quick. And her mom tried to jump in. You ain't ground, man. He like, hey, you stay in your place. Let's go. Next thing I know, look at my dad. Then after he left, after they got done talking, he pulled me. He like, hey, let me talk to you, son. And I went outside. He was like, hey, I'm letting you know this right now. In the future, she gonna give me my plate, but don't never let no bitch tell you what she ain't gonna do, especially in front of her family.
That's right.
That shit slide. You know, that shit slide. She gonna do that over and over again because she gonna think that's her safe haven. Next thing I know, ass right on cue. Gave her a plate. Do anything else? Like another cup of water or anything? Like, no, I'm good. You go ahead. And they say, you know what's so crazy? He told her mama to stay in her place. Tell me why before we left. Hey, so you gonna give me no hug? Say, no, I'm mad at you. Like, I'm gonna take this hug anyway. And he gave her a hug. Mom was smiling and grinning. And I was like, this shit funny as hell. But ever since I've seen that and he showed me that, that's how I did. I'm like, nah, we ain't about to show up in front of nobody. Especially if I'm paying the bills.
Shit, if I'm not paying the bills, you ain't finna show out in front of nobody.
Say it again. Yeah.
I said if I'm not paying the bills, she ain't finna show out.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, no, that's because you know they get mad as hell if you do it. Because I've heard a lot of women complain. Oh, when he around his boys, he always act different. You don't ever talk about how they act.
Nah.
When they around his girls.
You know what? That's a bunch of decoy. Like, yo, you trying to show up for something? I ain't showing up for nobody, motherfucker. I just answered you appropriately, stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying? A woman, she might say, you know what, nigga? The woman say, man, you know what, that nigga? I want you to bow down and kiss my fucking ring. I ain't kissing shit. Who you think you talking to? Or who you showing out for? I mean, no matter what, they say, who you showing out for, man? That nigga's decoy. Showing out my ex-wife. When she did it, one time, she did it in front of her brothers and sisters. Yo, mammy. I said, yo, mammy. Now what? Yo, mammy. And I said shit for the whole fucking family. Yo, mammy. Yeah, women like kids. We're not kids. We like to act in front of people.
Yeah.
Thinking you're going to kick them in. And then you kick your ass in front of people. I had to kick my son's ass in the mall one time. He was acting out for no reason. That's like, what? I kicked his ass in the mall. What did they say? I know it's front grade, but you can't treat your kid like that. I said, no. You get Joe the fuck you deserve, man. Take your ass on, man. Take your ass on. So that's how y'all let y'all kids do. Well, women like kids. They like to show out and act a fool. When you think it's safe. I let them know it ain't safe.
That's right. Act a goddamn fool.
It ain't safe, bitch.
Act a goddamn fool.
Oh man!
I remember my cousin. She had a man she was with, man, and you know she walk around with her mouth stuck out, man, and man, that dude told, get your ass in the room right quick. I don't know what occurred in that room, but nigga, she came out Claire Huxtable.
Yeah.
I even had one family member say, if my husband slap you, you're not going to jump in. I said, hell nah. I said, the question is, what did you do to make him slap you? I said, no, I don't do.
He took the room with a choker.
I told him, I said, I don't get involved in stuff like that. I don't believe in that. I don't do that. I said, because I don't know what you did prior to me coming over. You probably hit him. I said, I'm not a crash test dummy. I don't do stupid shit like that.
But then if you jump in, you know, a lot of times that person done moved on, and now you got to deal with some shit that you wasn't even involved with in the beginning. You know, like y'all that Simpson shit.
That's
I've seen that shit too. Like motherfuckers just jump in and try to help. For example, I've seen help a female out, help her out. Next thing you know, the guy that was abusing her so bad, and he was whooping her ass in front of everybody. They taking Facebook pictures and shit like, it's my rock and my God. Like all of a sudden, like, am I fucking missing something here?
I remember when I was in junior high, man. I never forget this shit. This dude, man, his little sister some guy, hit her or something like that. So her brother was like fucking with this dude. Like, man, you hit my sister. He was like, what? What are you talking about? Man, he beat this dude to smithereens. So then when they got on the bus, he said, oh, dude, wrong dude, the glass is my bad.
His ass would be, I would have killed that bitch.
My bad. Bro, you just humiliated.
Yeah, that's crazy because, again, that's that whole no accountability. Like, we live in it. Like, I was telling me and my girl was talking about this. A lot of women always said they oppressed. Especially white women. I don't understand that one. They have more advantages than black guys do. But at the end of the day, saying that they're oppressed. But for example, you know how many guys got locked up because we just say white women. Besides the sisters, we just say white women because we know how that is historically. Lying, saying that this guy raped me. And when it turned out that he didn't rape her, and he done went to jail at this point, even if he did, he still got that scarlet letter on him.
That's right.
Nobody ever charged her for lying. Lied to that stuff don't never happen. I never seen a woman who lied on a guy get charged for that shit.
No,
I ain't never seen a bitch get sued for it.
Man. Nah, so there's a guy, you supposed to just, hey man, that's part of the game. Man, like, fuck that.
Man, these women so fucking stupid. I heard my wife say this stupid shit, and I heard other women say that. I say, man, these women be lying on motherfuckers. What about these niggas be sitting in jail for nothing? Well, what about the guys who got away with it? I say, man, that's the dumbest shit ever.
That's not tit for tat. First, I'm gonna go with that white guy from my job, Courtney.
Yeah.
I feel both sides have been affected.
No.
But you can't just say, it's just like saying, hey man, he got accused of murder and he didn't even do it. But what about all the murderers get caught? That has nothing to do with the fact that an innocent man got put in jail for some shit he didn't even do.
But you know what though? I hope I don't know how to do it. It's not doing shit to me. I'm killing them. I did not ever get out of jail. I'm killing them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything has went to shit. For example, your kid got to see his dad behind a glass.
Yeah.
I don't want to show up, but I would kill him. Because you get out and this whole been proven as a liar. She ain't going to jail. You can't sue her for money. If you can't sue her for money, the only thing that you do is go ahead and fucking cut your head off for this shit you just did. Women are foul, bro.
Oh, I know. And we in an era now. Apparently, I mean, even with the whole Bill Cosby thing, even if he did it, I mean, what happened to this thing called statute of limitations? Because if that's the case, a lot more people should be getting justice.
That's right.
Yeah. And these women, as far as I'm concerned, ain't nobody present no text message or no audio recording of them actually doing this shit. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Again, I ain't excusing somebody for, raping somebody, but at the end of the day, any other time the statute is a limitation, but now all of a sudden when it's him, these women say it. I mean, that Janet Dickinson bitch, that model girl, she flat out lied about him on live TV. And Sylvester Stallone, by the way. The same woman. Nothing never happened to her. That's what I'm saying.
It's like this shit.
I know, and she was caught in a lie, and another one was caught another lie, too.
It's like this shit.
It would have been real nice if Donald Trump would have let him out of jail before he left. That would have been awesome.
It's like this shit with T.I. It's like this shit with T.I. and his wife. All of a sudden now the chick got horror's remorse. And I'm like, why are you doing this? And my thing with T.I., he's so quick to get on Kodak Black for saying, that like people got on Kodak Black for saying man, if he get with Lauren London, man, he gonna really straighten up. And I'm trying to figure out, what did Kodak say that was so wrong?
Try about fucking on Mr. Huff's old lady.
Oh yeah. What did Kodak say that was wrong?
And you know what, funny? He said he gonna give her a year or more, right?
Yeah.
Within over a year, he just got out of jail. He might be fucking her right now.
Yeah. Everybody was on Kodak. T.I. Every time some woman get into black woman, if she get her ass whooped, he called them black men sorry. Well, T.I., you go do it. You like the black woman that got her ass whooped in Deep Ellum. And he got on black men in Dallas for not whooping a white boy ass. I said, T.I., you go whoop him. You.
Not only that, you know what's so funny about that? Guys like that, and I'm gonna talk about T.I. If you claim that black man supposed to be protecting a black woman, why you make your wife feel appreciated? Why she gotta go ahead and get all these surgeries, color her eyes blue just to impress you, just to kind of stop you from cheating? And put herself in threesomes because she rather, I guess you rather be part of the sex than you just going out to go cheat on her. You want to call black guys to protect the black woman. Protect your wife.
Start at home, nigga.
Why you looking at his daughter pussy hole? That's what I want to know.
But
because my thing is, if you raise her daughter right, I mean, she gonna do what she want to do. We all know that. But if you raise her right, she ain't gonna be out here like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Nature, we get it. But at the end of the day, if I gotta check my daughter hymen just to make sure it's inside, I feel it as a parent. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel it as a dad. So I did do something right. Because I should be able to trust you at a certain point. This is your life. If you want to fuck it up, that's on you. But you can never say I was not there being a great dad. I got to go right behind it. I mean, my thing is, are you checking your sons? Because at the end of the day, your daughter can get an abortion. Your son's get a girl pregnant. She gonna keep that shit, and guess who's gonna have to end up paying for it? You. Because it's gonna go, at the end of the day, it's gonna come right back to you as a dad. You gonna have to pay something to get your son out of it, or to get your son from not to go to jail for not paying child support.
Man, I'm so sick.
Either way it goes.
I'm so sick of.
I mean, my thing is be fair.
I'm so sick of T.I. stupid ass, man. But he all over the board.
Wow, man.
And it's like, it's like I was on Facebook the other day. I had to unfriend this cat, man. This dude, daughter, he talking about, he go, my fine ass daughter. I'm like, dude, why would you? That's your daughter, bro. You're not finna stop her from doing what she want to do, dog.
No, I didn't too. I don't know. I guess because I'm not a dad, but I mean the guys who I know that have daughters, they don't say that type of shit about their damn daughter. They're like, "This is my beautiful daughter." That's it. They don't emphasize, "Man, she fine as hell." I'm like, nigga, did you touch her? Like you give me some damn. It's okay. In the middle of the night type of vibes. What y'all damn daughter, man? I don't know. Because like I said, maybe I came from a different area, but like I said, I know a lot of guys who have daughters. I never heard nobody say that shit.
I've never heard that before.
Fine daughter, and say it again.
That nigga need help for real.
That nigga need help, man.
That shit remind me of Donald Trump. So yeah, man, if it was my daughter, I'd fuck her. I'd be dating her. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, man, that's what I said. That's the type of vibes that shit gave me. I was like, oh, hell no.
Man, I would
see my daughter.
Man, I would just. I mean, these cats like T.I., you want to, hold your daughter up to this standard, and cat got to be interviewing with you. Man, ain't nobody going through all this shit, man.
Again, my thing is hold your sons up to that standard too. Like, be fair. Because
his son a faggot.
Say it again.
His son a faggot. We need to go get him. Look at his son booty hole. You see when he
Yep, go right. He ain't gonna do that.
Man, that shit had me laughing when Kodak Black. He had made some song by Kodak. He said that shit weak as fuck. You should got your faggot ass son to make that song. Man, Kodak had me laughing.
You know how Kodak be. You know how Kodak look with them little puffs in his head, man, and man, he had his little puffs in his head talking about Lauren London. Man, he like, yeah, man, I love to have a baby with her. You know, I love her. You from? I'm like, damn, Kodak fool.
Shit,
Kodak called T.I. wife Miss Piggy.
Man, Kodak, and you know what, man? Kodak went to prison for telling the truth, man. He went to prison for clowning that ass. And then he said that T.I. said, man, that woman ain't no way in the world that woman find you attractive. He said, she'll be having baby like Lil Wayne ugly ass. If he attractive, I know I look good. It's hard to man. That bitch nasty, man. Ever since, and I'm gonna say this too, man. Goddamn, Nipsey was a fucking simp, man. After that nasty ass little nigga Lil Wayne hit that pussy, I don't think I want that pussy. If I did fuck, I just fucking leave. Nigga, he said if he ever met her, he goddamn was dreaming about marrying her and shit.
The thing about comparing rates at Progressive.com is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about comparing rates at Progressive.com. We probably don't even need the words comparing rates anymore to remind you that seasoning steaks at Progressive.com is an easy way to save on car insurance, or that swimming in trousers helps you find the lowest rate. And that's the thing about foraging for truffles. You've heard a lot of ads about standing tiptoe on a cinder block. Compare rates and sing softly to a wounded field mouse and save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
Hey, it's your home, and I need to ask you a few favors. In the kitchen, there's a spider stuck between the window and the screen, and I know it's dead, and technically it's outside, but it's still freaking me out. Can you flick it out or something? Also, just to save some money, and it's super easy, could you bundle your home and car insurance with Geico? Last thing, could you take the holiday decorations down? Yeah, I'm one of those.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
Oh, no.
Disgusting. Man, listen, his ass. Man, nigga. Lord, she was a nasty ass bitch, man. I don't give a fuck how much money Lil Wayne got. I'm an ugly, retarded motherfucker.
You know what? They all found him attractive. I remember when I was in high school when he was like in his prime, like everybody was like, "Oh my God, Lil Wayne is the GOAT." I'm like, stop it. But everybody was talking about not guys, but I'm talking about all females. Like, oh my God, he is so fine. I'm like,
what?
Are you kidding me? I'm like,
we're full of shit.
I'm like, that's hilarious. But then those are the same women that again that's knocked up like 4 or 5 times, and now they try to find a good man at the age of 30 and older. I'm like, nah, yeah, you want a motherfucker that has swag.
Yep, and you know what's so fucking funny? I don't know how old you is. I'm 43, right? About these same women, it's also so funny about a man, a woman. You get older and you really dawn on you. Let's say, this way I can liken it to like if you run a foot race, right? Mm-hmm. So when you and this woman, y'all start running a foot race, and she's smoking your ass in her early years, cause she been fucking, she had a man she want, and then around by the age of 30 something, you start to catch up and then you pass her. You 40 some years old, you still looking young. You can still fuck a young bitch. You can do whatever you want when this bitch, her time is up, man. I be feeling sorry for him now.
Yeah, that's funny. Actually, I had the same conversation with my girl. We was talking about like the way how the scale. That's what is exactly what you just said. When they're in their like early 20s, let's say something like that. Let's say junior year of high school to like let's say 22, 23, right? It's probably less than that. I probably gave too much credit, but they pick you. They like, nah, I ain't gonna be with you. I'm good. They like that. They prime. But then when the table, like you said, when the tables turn, now I'm older. Now my earning potential. I'm actually reaching my earning potential when I'm doing my highest peak earning. Now all of a sudden, Miss bougie. Now I'm making now. Oh, hey Darius, how you doing? I miss you.
Hey, big head.
Yeah. Hey, big head.
I'm younger.
It's been a long time.
And what get me is they be, how your wife and kids? Bitch, you don't care about my wife and kids.
You know? Or even better, you done grown up to be such a handsome man. Bitch, I'm 43 years old now. You just noticed that? Bitch, I was more handsome when I was in high school. I was better back then. Yeah, that's something I was better back then, but back then, shit, you had niggas feel like he wasn't shit. Now we older. Your pussy got gray hairs on that motherfucker. Your face kind of sagging, bitch. Your body ain't banging no more, and I don't give a fuck.
That's your daughter that's looking down. That's your daughter that's a hot one. You know what I'm saying? Now you really seeing it. Your little sister's a hot one now. So now you like shit. Because every woman knows guys are visual. Yeah, every woman knows guys are visual creatures. I mean, females are too, but guys really are visual creatures. And we like, all right, well, let me look at the scale right quick. We got old and saggy, young and youthful. Old and bitter, young and new. Would you, if you was on a car lot, would you buy a used car with hella miles on it, or would you buy a new one with, let's just say, 50 miles on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, they know. They know. They can play stupid all they want to, but they know. They like, shit, how can I compete with this?
Yeah, man. I mean, man.
That's right.
It was a young lady I went to church with, man. And, you know, her mama knew the bitch. The bitch liked me. The bitch liked the nigga. And, you know, I guess she was shy. I don't know. She was always flirting with me and shit. And so, you know, I tried to holler at her, man, back in my younger days, man. And, you know, I guess she just wasn't fucking with me, which is cool. Fast forward now, this bitch inboxed me and said, can she borrow $10? Can you PayPal me $10? I'm like, what?
You say 10, right?
10.
I would gave her 9.
Man, I gave her 0.
No.
I mean,
I would gave her 9 and nigga asked somebody else for $1.
She didn't say, look, Smitty, she didn't ask, hey, is it okay? Does your wife mind if she didn't care about that.
What?
She didn't care about, I know this may affect your family, but she didn't care about that.
You know, I forgot, man, you was in a different situation. You know, I wouldn't have gave her nothing either. Like, I would have used my wife. Like, nah, man, my wife, she ain't gonna get at me, man. You know that bitch. But you know what, though? I noticed, as a man, when you look back at your high school pictures, man, you look back and say, man, I was a handsome-ass young man. I was a handsome young man. But then the same little girls, oh, no, I can't fuck with him, make you feel like you ain't shit. And you like, damn, I was a handsome-ass young man. But now you fast forward, the same girl, look like they fucking play offensive linemen and shit. They got and get what? You still got it going on. And then, and there's something else too. You look at me like The Rock. The Rock, like 50 years old. The Rock at 50, he more bad than he was at 20.
That's right.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? The Rock is still fuck hoes. That nigga, he on steroids, but still, the nigga body in shape. He can still fuck hoes. He got more money he ever had. Yeah, he can fuck anybody else. He can fuck anybody, bitch. At 50, now at his 20s, he can fuck hoes, but he couldn't fuck anybody, bitch.
Yeah, it's a different level. It's a different level now.
Yeah, and how many? Now a good example. Now you look at a bitch like Halle Berry. I be looking at her, I'm like, damn, she used to be fine. Used to be, even J-Lo, that bitch, they on a decline. As a man, you ain't got a decline as a man. And if you take care of your body, you really in there now.
Then too, another thing, to piggyback off what you said, that's what I told my girl, like the stock value changed. So like now, all those girls that was banging, they still single, they desperately want a man now.
Yeah.
So at that point, guys ain't really searching like that because you know you having fun. But the value now, you hold all the value.
Now they want to, like, you know what? Yeah. And now all of a sudden, that's why the verbiage change when women get to a certain age. It's like, shit, as long as you got a job, I don't care. That screams out desperate at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, shit, I just want a man. No matter what, he can work at fucking McDonald's. You could be the manager one day. That's just a man. You ever heard him say a piece of a man?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a whole. He could just be a piece of a man.
Y'all know that y'all know that comedian Country Wayne, right?
Who is that again?
Country Wayne, you know Country Wayne.
Yeah.
Anyway, on some of his little skits, it's his older woman, and she'll get me wrong, she look good to be old, and she got gray ass hair, and man, he really trying to prop her up, man, you know. And I'm looking like, and she be making videos like she just is shit. I'm like, ma'am, you're old. Stop.
Yeah.
Just take what you can get.
I do the older women. I had to do to have fun with them.
I mean, I want to tell her so bad. Just stop it. Quit. You thought you was this shit 20 years ago. You didn't want to holler at nobody. Now you damn near 50 years old and talking about age ain't nothing but a number, and wine gets old better as older. That's bullshit. And that's why I like, you know, we talk about our homosexual friend Kevin Samuels. That's why, you know, man, he let these women know the truth, bro.
And you know, so
I like Peter Sanders because he tell me the truth. He don't give a fuck. He don't let him. Cause then, I keep saying it, but I ain't holding against him. The man a faggot, right? By him being a faggot, he ain't seen some no. A man, he like some of the mercy, but him being a sister, he didn't show him no mercy at all.
They never do. Like, even like when I was in college, they always like, girl, bitch, you got fat. And they accept that. But let me say the same thing. Oh, fuck you, dear. And like all of a sudden, it's man, yeah, you tell the truth, yeah. And like, yeah, don't tell me.
I want to how dare you, man. They talk about how bad your man, like he's not even a person, like he's a car or something. I'm like, you don't know what this man's personality is. You ain't a how bad your man. But I don't think you want that. For real, they don't want that, man. They just want to spend his money.
That's what it comes down to. But then when you say, man, I want a girl with a nice ass body, that's what you put your value on. They'll come try to bite your head off, but they do the same thing with the wallet though.
Yes, sir.
And another funny thing, now, we in the era now, it's no longer, you know, women can't wait this long now because they accepted, for example, these guys posing as females, these transgender women. And so, now, now there's more competition. And at the end of the day, that's their goddamn fault. Because I remember I said this shit 5 or 7 years ago. I was like, hey, y'all better quit trying to prop these guys up that's trying to pretend like they're girls. They gonna start replacing y'all. I was called a bigot. I was called homophobic. I was called all that. And now what's going on? We got celebrities and stars and shit getting caught up with transgender women. And now I wonder what women gonna do later on. Because, you know, this is becoming a normal behavior. So you can't wait no more. You can't, you don't have time is not on your side, in other words. So
and then what be so funny, they wait till you get their age, right? Where ain't nobody really checking for them except just to knock them off and leave. And they still be trying to act like they hold the power.
Yeah.
She on Facebook, she never was fine. She kind of like Muddy-L. She a young woman who's like Muddy-L. I don't think she got going for this. She's funny. In real talk, I don't think she got going for this. She's funny. The last month or so, right before I went to Chicago, she hit me up. Like, what you doing? I was in Mobile. I said, I'm in Chicago, man. I'm here working. I just ain't feel like being bothered. She be hitting niggas up. No, she be figuring how niggas just want to come over and smash. I ain't gonna let you come over and just smash me. Like, well, you be by yourself. So she by herself. And she won a victory. He thought he was going to come here and smash. I showed him. I'm like, you ain't hurting this man. No. You the one wanting somebody to come over and do some companionship. Because I said, I'm going to get this shit copyrighted. Because a man, he can make his hand to a pussy hole. So he ain't missing out on nothing. He ain't missing out on nothing. And these hoes be talking about, yeah, I got my money, I got this. But see, women, they talk about their money, but that shit empty for them. It's empty.
That's right.
Yep. They be trying to talk about their money the same way a man. Like if Courtney, if you got on this motherfucker, say, yeah, bitch. They had someone, she was clowning on O'Shea and Kevin Samuel. And she was like, yeah, when you can talk all that shit all you want, I'm gonna go in this job and make this bread in my sports car. I'm like, who cares if you got a sports car? You an old bitch in a nice car. You an old bitch in a nice car.
That's right.
Cause see, me, you, in the old car. Man, look at that. All right, let's say you saw a red Lamborghini drive down the street. It would be an old bitch in it. Like, okay, actually, she be banging the car. She making the car value go down with her old ass. But nigga, you recording, get what? They go like, who is that? Who is that? You see an old woman driving a nice car, you don't see no fucking nigga. Oh man, who that is? Who that is? You be like, damn, that old bitch, she riding, but she's still an old bitch. Like, stun her.
Yeah. Then they put rims in the old car. It's still an old car. You got the rims on it.
They're like,
motherfucker, still 2500.
They're like
my old car was classic.
Like my boy Charleston White said about one of the Houston rappers, the dude tricked out a Rolls Royce. He said anybody that own a Rolls Royce know when you start modifying it, the warranty is void.
Mm-hmm.
So what if it's a Rolls Royce? He said you tricked it out. It's null and void. You can't trick out a Rolls Royce. He said any modification that has to be done, Rolls Royce has to do it.
That's what they were trying to tell Baby. Baby now, when they got them Rolls Royce and they did all that shit to him, they're like, man, you done fuck the car up.
Yep. This is the thing. What I'm saying though, if you see a nice ass car like that, this old bitch driving this old car, I mean, if you see a old ass bitch in a Corvette, anything, she just devalue that car. That car made for a young, pretty woman to sit in.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. A young, pretty woman make that car look good. An old bitch, say, get your old ass out that car. An old man can drive a Corvette. Not an old woman.
And I don't know if you noticed this, Kevin. I don't know if you noticed this, but there's a lot of older women in these motorcycle clubs, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Getting orgasms. That's why they buy them Harleys. It's like how rattles.
Yeah,
that vibration.
Yeah. But get what though? I see an old bitch on a motorcycle, that'd be like a damn dyke to me. I don't care if she got 12 kids by a man. She like a damn dyke to me, man. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for old women because old women don't really have no fucking value. They don't have no value. Even though old women with a lot of money ain't got no value. Look at Whitney Williams. All that money she got, she ain't got no man. Now she might find a crackhead who will stab her pussy for her, but that's going to get old. Her own husband. Whitney Williams worth about $80 million. Her husband wants with all that money just to be a younger, more attractive woman.
Hey, now he got his own restaurant too in Brooklyn. I saw that shit. I was cracking up when I saw that.
You know what he'll name it? Wendy's. I'm paying for it.
Yeah. Hey, you know, they hate when the woman got to pay alimony. They're like, that's That's not fair. But when the guy got to pay alimony, go ahead and get your money, girl. Ching ching. Yep. And all of a sudden, when for example, when Mary J. Blige had to pay her ex-husband alimony. Man, I was cracking up. I saw so many girls post like, that's not even fair. He wasn't with her shooting in the gym. I'm like, all right. But y'all the main ones talking about, I deserve half of his stuff, even though he had it before me.
But it's okay. But she was saying motive like to take all his money, and she took his boxing trophies.
Yeah.
You know about that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
She took his goddamn trophies. Why you took a man trophies?
Wait, who took his trophies? I'm sorry.
His trophies.
Damn.
His trophies too. She got his trophies, championship belts. This bitch got belts on the wall. And what's that from? He said, when I knocked my husband's stupid ass out in court.
Hey, do y'all remember y'all remember that episode on Oprah when Mike Tyson and Robin Givens and Robin Givens was just talking so much shit about Mike in front of him, and you could tell Mike was like, bitch, when I get home, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. And
like showing out in public.
She was, and fast forward now, Mike Tyson still making money. Where's Robin Givens at?
Somewhere clout chasing. You know, she told Mike Tyson, you been out. You know, Jamie Foxx making a Mike Tyson movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. She got a lawyer told her, you better not say nothing about me in that fucking movie. I'm gonna sue the shit out you. Yep. Mike say, bitch, I don't even talk about you because you're a non-fact anyway. Let me tell you what's funny. Fast forward, Mike Tyson, an old man, nigga just made $30 million to have an old man fight with Roy Jones.
Wow.
$30 million.
I saw that fight too.
Man, it's a
$30 million.
Snoop Dogg.
Man,
he made the show.
Man, it's a young lady on Instagram I be following. She's supposed to be a quote unquote recording artist. And so she was doing an IG live this morning, and so I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Is it okay if I just call?" And I want to see what she gonna say. Her name is Desiree. I said, "Is it okay if I call you D?" She said, "Hell no, you can't call me no D. That ain't my name. That ain't my nickname. You supposed to know my nickname, bitch. I don't know you. I'm not. Who are you?"
These nuts.
Snoop Dogg funny.
And I look.
People had me laugh when a woman, the one that put Snoop Dogg on blast, he had paid her for some pussy. You know, give her $20 grand for some pussy because he left her stranded without a ride. And she said that Snoop Dogg was snorting pine off her titties. And he got to do fucking. He started crying. He got to do busting a nut.
He started what? Crying?
Yeah. Crazy nigga was smoking pine off her titties. We fucked her. And then we got him fucked. He was laying on top of her chest crying and shit. And then she was like, yeah. She said, yeah, this motherfucker. Because what it is, Snoop Dogg got, it's not like you cry. You got a house in Dallas, you got a house in Fort Worth. So Snoop Dogg took her to his Dallas house.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 2 houses in L.A. across town. And she was describing the pictures on the wall, his wife picture, his kids picture. His wife said, I'm done, man. Because he knew the woman wasn't lying. She described the photographs on the wall. Pretty nigga started crying. Yep, and then I'm telling you, real funny too. He probably the dang thing too. He probably put cocaine on his wife's titties, snickered off, and he bust off and then started crying on top of his wife's chest. This nigga did so. She knew he wasn't lying. His wife said, I'm done. I don't know if she's gone for good. She don't leave this motherfucker. That's what fun.
Yeah, I mean,
so long as you can cheat on somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, at a certain point, I mean, damn. And he like almost 60.
He old.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg, I think Snoop Dogg is 50.
He about 50, yeah, he about 50. And the cool thing about this chick, man, the one I called D, and she looked good and whatnot, and I'm looking like, you know, she had a viral video that said basically she she don't fool with nobody that unless they make 6 figures like her. And I'm like, but you live with your mama. She makes 6 figures. Yeah. I'm like, but you live with
6 figures?
She's supposed to make. She say she do. And she a little actress and all that. And it's cute right now because you're 22, 23.
Wait. She an actress?
Yeah.
She don't make no sense. She doing movies and like what, TV shows?
No, little. Yeah, she got like a little TV show she finna be on. But what I'm saying is, she one of these ones that thinks she valuable, and she literally said, if a man take me out, I'm not paying for nothing. It's his job. It's his job to do this.
Man, you gonna give it up?
Bro?
I said you gonna give it up? I mean, since we doing jobs, you gonna do your job once the night is over with?
Bro, I mean, it's...
Well, there's no way. I look at it like this. If these niggas ask hard to eat, then pay. If you ask the bitch to eat, then pay. But most niggas who ain't studying their ass, I mean, like, I know now, but Tissy, don't you want to take me out to eat? Like, yeah, if you gonna pay for it.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to a park ranger, but the only quotes they'd probably give you would be about the beauty of a fallen leaf or ripples in a pond, not the kind that could save you money on your policies. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, who's an expert navigator of the insurance landscape. They could use their expertise to guide you on ways to save hundreds on your policies, while leaving it up to your park ranger to save the wilderness and any endangered picnic baskets. Go online to geico.com/local to find a Geico agent near you.
Hey, it's your home, and I need to ask you a few favors. In the kitchen, there's a spider stuck between the window and the screen, and I know it's dead, and technically it's outside, but it's still freaking me out. Can you flick it out or something? Also, just to save some money, and it's super easy, could you bundle your home and car insurance with Geico? Last thing, could you take the holiday decorations down? Yeah, I'm one of those.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
Well, so if niggas ask how to eat, I guess they need to pay because they taking her time up. But I wouldn't give the time to pay. I wouldn't give the time to pay.
I guess I always have a problem with like women always say what a guy needs to do, but when a guy say what a woman needs to do, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, a man need to go ahead and do this and take out the trash and do all that. Okay, well, you need to make sure that I can empty out every night. Only you or in you. Oh, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. I'm like, no, you gonna tell me what I need to do? That's your ideal version of a man. This will be my ideal version of a woman. So that's that. But then it's wrong when you say that. It's just funny to me how the double standards is. That's what I'm just getting at.
The double. It's so double standards, man.
I know my ex told me that shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you're right. I'm agreeing. I'm saying the double standards, bro. I'm just like I said. This chick, man. I'm looking at her like, you think you really like valuable? I mean, this chick is so vain that she has an OnlyFans with her feet, just toes. Oh, it's the dudes in the comments. Oh, it's the toes for me. I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing?
That's why they be thinking they valuable, because you got guys like that that's like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Look at your corns. I love it. I fucking love your corns.
That's a real thing, though. It's scientifically proven that for humans, like the base, that part of your brain that recognize like genitalia is like right next to the area that recognize feet. That's a real thing. So I can see that. Cause I know I'm come clean. I like looking at whole feet. I don't give a fuck. But for all that though, you gonna give me some money. I'm giving you some pussy. Gonna be sitting. I ain't gonna see no money because you got cute feet though. I look at them, but I ain't gonna pay you for looking at them.
But these dudes pay for her feet. Look at her feet. And she'll sit on the live and just look. Just sit there. I'm like, what are you like? That's why I said, hey, can I just call you D? I just wanted to see. I knew she gonna snap, but I wanted to see which direction the snap was gonna go. Hell, now you can't call me no damn D. That is not my name. I'm just like, Bitch, I don't know you. Who are you? Like the comedian Ryan Davis said. Like Ryan Davis said, I'm not your fan. You just look good and I want to look at you. That's it.
That's it. And I just say, I look at him, I ain't gonna pay him to look at it. I look at your feet, but I ain't gonna pay you to look at your feet. No, bitch. No. But believe now, you got women who like that shit too now.
Yeah.
You got women who will suck a nigga toe.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, you in the era where you got girls put on the strap on. At this point. And they get out to that. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? I had one woman told me about that shit. She was like, because she was saying about, I think it was her ex-husband.
Yeah.
And, well, it wasn't ex just yet, actually. But when it happened, she, was just talking. She was just like, because she came in like she saw a ghost. What the hell wrong with you? Like, came to work. She's like, my husband, because apparently everybody can defend to me. And she's like, my husband really wanted me to fuck him with a strap on. I was like, wait, your husband gay? And
a lot of white men like that too.
Yeah, all right, nah, he gay. I ain't trying to hear about it. That's gay. But yeah, I was like, so do you look at him as a man still or what? She was like, nah. And apparently she was telling the truth because she divorced his ass.
Which one? Do I know a bro or somebody else?
Say it again.
Is somebody I know or somebody else?
Oh, it's somebody you know.
Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about. I just want to make sure. I'm like, I think this is okay. And this chick here is not even all that. It's dudes that be at work like, man, she got a fat ass. I'm like, dude, but she got a face like Beethoven. Man, she got a fat ass, man. I'm like, dude.
Oh, man.
Like Beethoven.
That bitch got a face like a Saint. That bitch got a face like a Saint Bernard, man.
Yeah, looking like blood eyes. Man, I'm gonna tell you some shit I heard though. I heard a nigga tell me this is an old man. He said, I asked a nigga why he's so fucking gay. This nigga told me, he said, well, it turned him out. He went and get a prostate exam and a woman put a finger in his ass. He said, man, he never busted nut that hard in his life. So,
what the fuck?
A lot of these white boys, a lot of these fucking white boys, they like getting fucking their ass and shit with dildos, man. And I'm like, God damn, these white boys, yeah, fuck. I don't know if you heard my show last night, this white chick, I guess, talking all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, white men are gay, man. Everybody studying them motherfuckers.
I think, man, Darius work with one.
You think what?
I think, man, Darius work with one who likes that in his ass. Cause I'm like, he is soft as fuck, and he talks shit, but then when you talk shit back, he want to cry.
Man,
this motherfucker one day, he has a habit of grabbing my back of my chair when we was at work. And so one day I told him, don't do that again. And he almost fucking cried, like, why did you tell me this in the beginning? I'm like, I'm telling you now, stop doing it.
Oh man, that was hilarious. He's like, I mean, you could have just told me, man.
I'm like, how else am I supposed to tell you?
I told you, like, we tell a white boy some shit like that shit hurt their soul. And that's why I would love to see more white business where we used to tell white boys that shit. It hurt their soul every goddamn day. I think why he burned down Black Wall Street. He kept going to Black Wall Street to get their fucking feelings hurt. Asking black people shit. The black man said, none of your fucking business. Get the fuck out of my store. And he said, we're going to burn them motherfuckers down.
Yep, time to pretend like somebody raped this white woman.
And then, the story behind that said the dude, he ain't raped, he was fucking that hoe. He was fucking that bitch on a regular basis. And then the woman said, he didn't rape me. The woman said he didn't rape her. He pushed it. He said, no, he raped the bitch. Because he didn't like the fact he was fucking that hoe.
Damn. Damn.
It's like the movie Rosewood. You remember Sylvester? And you know, Sylvester, you know, them motherfuckers talking about Sylvester got a piano. I'm a white man, I ain't got a piano. Bitch, go get a piano.
No, pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Go ahead, man. You got it.
Yeah.
It's no fun when they got to pick themselves up by the bootstraps.
Man,
when they got to pick themselves up by the bootstraps, they be mad as hell. But when do you ever see them have to pick themselves up by the bootstraps? They get them everything.
Man.
Only if you heard that speech Martin Luther King was talking about that, they try to government move these white people over from these countries like Poland and Russia and give them areas in Minnesota. All them areas like Minnesota, Idaho, they put all them Russians and them Europeans from cold weather climates over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Eminem was talking about how he gave them this fucking land, and then the government gave them money and gave them like support from engineers to teach them how to work the land. And they gave them all this, and then he turned around and told us to pick yourself up from the bootstrap. And we didn't work this goddamn country for free and shit. Yep. I agree.
I totally agree.
Tell you.
No, I totally agree, man.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's why I say ain't too much a white person can say to me. I be wanting to fucking hear, man. They can get the fuck on. Not like I be on the boat and white people they love to come around talking that stupid ass shit. And I be like, look, man, I'm to the age. If you ask me, I'll tell you. At first, I don't want to talk about it, but if you want to keep talking, man, I start laying out hidden color style on their ass. They can't take it. They get mad.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. So
they're very desirable somehow, you know.
That's why I say, man, I want to, man, and that's why I say I want to work myself this year. I kind of hate I paid that nigga that money because I ain't gonna. Anyway, he ain't doing what was agreed. I'm gonna say that. But I want to get out. I just want to get out of working around being around white people. Period. So they just ridiculous. They behaving.
I get it.
Yep,
I get it. No, I 100% get it. I 100% get it.
Yep. Man, I'm gonna tell you as good as now, Cody, you know restaurant I eat all the time, Cozy Brown, right?
Yeah.
This is one thing I do notice. When white people come to black business, they don't be disrespectful. I noticed that. When they in your shit, now when they go to Chinese people, they be disrespecting Chinese and everything. That should be funny as hell. White man, they had some collard greens. You know, Chinese people, they cook collard greens. You know that, don't you?
No, I didn't know that.
Where they cook collard greens, they call it bok choy. So the man, this is pretty good. I never had this before. What is this called? The woman said, bok choy. He said, oh, okay, slant-eyed cabbage. He said, she right in front of her face.
Shit. I heard a white boy tell an Asian, oh, he got the kung flu. The kung flu. The Asian girl sat there and laughed, and I was like, he's talking about you.
Yeah. And then this was funny. We don't do that to them, but they always got disrespect for us, though. Disrespect for us. That's why I don't deal with certain ones. These motherfuckers disrespect me, I don't deal with them at all after that. But I know this, like, whenever a white person go into a black restaurant, they don't do none of that disrespectful shit in the black restaurant. They be borderline scared. They get their fucking ass beat. Mm-hmm.
God damn.
You know what's so funny? Kind of piggybacking off what you was talking about the whole bootstrap thing. I was just thinking, I'm like, man, you got some of these doggone coons out here that be like, man, you know, for example, Courtney, you made it.
Here's you made it. See, you picked yourself up by the bootstraps. I don't understand why you niggas mad. And you know, I mean, I get that a lot from, unfortunately, my own people that say that type of shit to me. My thing is, again, for every one of me, there are hundreds of people that was in my same position that didn't make it.
That's right.
For whatever reason. So, yeah, I may have made it out, but at the end of the day, I'm still not going to be like, well, shit, I did it. How come you didn't do it? First of all, I didn't live your same lifestyle. I don't know what challenges you've been going against since you were born.
That's right.
So I would never say that. But I just hate when, you know, essentially idiots will say shit like that, and only when they say that, they try to prop up another ethnicity over their own. And my thing is this: a lot of people who came from overseas, like you said earlier, they get something. They just don't come here empty-handed. When I was in college, my master's, when I was getting my master's, this Ethiopian dude, he broke everything down. How they was getting paid $2,000 a month stipend, and their room and board was already paid up, so they didn't have to worry about that shit.
Wow.
And my stipend was $800 a month, and obviously in Illinois, that's not a lot of money.
No.
So I had to be the college. I had to go out, obviously hustle, do my thing, but meanwhile, they come over here basically with a silver spoon. All you have to do is basically study hard, pass the test. But see, that's what they don't talk about. They always say, well, you have these immigrants coming over here, doing great. How come you black people can't do great? Well, we don't have the same stimulus package that they get.
No.
Well, this is the thing. I wouldn't even answer. You don't have to answer them.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you're right.
I don't even debate them because they talking some stupid shit and they know it's stupid. They talking about why you can't do it. Why the average white person know for a fact they couldn't walk a mile in the average black person's shoes. So I don't talk to them. I don't have them dumbass conversation with them at all.
I get it.
I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, my thing, you gonna think how you want to think. That's your worldview. Nothing I can do to change that at all.
But they know they full of shit. Why do you know they full of shit? They know it. It's like if a nigga shot you in your fucking kneecap, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like a year later say, man, me and we finna have us a race, have a foot race, and I smoke your ass in a foot race. Say, man, why you couldn't beat this man in a race? And I'm the one who shot you in the fucking kneecap. Stupid questions. I just don't do it, bro. I just don't do it. The average white person's opinion don't mean shit to me. I say all the time on my YouTube channel, I don't hate white people. Well, fuck them at the same. I don't fuck them. I don't have time for that stupid ass shit they talking. You know, I had this white bitch one time ask me, why y'all can call each other niggas and shit, but we can't? I said, okay. She was dyke. She was dyke, right? I said, that's like me going up and walking up and grabbing your old lady ass. Why can't I do it, but you do it, right? You can grab your old lady by the ass, but I can't. That's the same with the word nigger. That's why y'all can't do it. It ain't for you to do. Shit, fuck you. You know, why y'all be want to say that so much? Why do you say that good?
It's taboo when you say faggot, but you can't say faggot, but you can't say nigger. What? Why can't I say nigger?
I say faggot still. Fuck a faggot. That's somebody make me mad. I don't care if he gay or not. We call him a fag. Shit, so they people stupid, man. Why y'all call each other niggers? And I'm like, man, that's dumb. That's a stupid ass question.
It's a dumb question.
See, white people, they didn't do dumb shit. They know damn well why they can't call you no nigger and why we can call each other nigger. They know why the fuck.
Mm-hmm. They like to play stupid with it, and
that's why I was saying I don't deal with them.
we got black people that, you know, let them do it. That's why I don't understand. I always wonder, like, because I read articles on, for example, and just read articles and also read stuff on Reddit. Let's just say, for example, and both sides. Your partner is gonna get too comfortable and eventually call you a nigger. Whether it's gonna be in bed or it's gonna be in an argument.
They call you nigga. Man, it's like my dad is married to a white woman, right? Mm-hmm. He say call all kind of hunkies and white bitches anytime he feel like it. And I know she get mad and call him a nigger. I know she might do. So yeah.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden you want to play victim later on, though. Like, I mean, what do you think is going to happen when you take one of them too serious? You know, you marry him. If you want to marry him, that's what
he seriously call that. He don't be playing.
I got neighbors.
Because he got older. Because he got older and she be kicking his ass. And so he would call her a honky, you fucking honky. And then what your dad called me, I said, he called me a fucking honky. But I don't give a fuck, because I still kicked his ass, but still, they don't be joking, But the thing is, but see, here's the thing. The average woman not going to do that. But a white man, he going to call you a nigger bitch off top. You see that football player did. He said, bitch, bow down, ho. Bow down. So I ain't bowing down. So he whooped their ass.
I got neighbors, man.
And you know what? Now you claiming mental illness.
Man, I got neighbors, man.
But when Ray Rice did it, when Ray Rice did it, goddamn it, and he did hit his old lady one time.
Yeah.
Well, you should have claimed.
But he was one hit a quitter though.
Man,
one time, but it one hit a quitter though.
Man, I got.
Yeah, it wasn't one hit a quitter. But the way this guy did, he was actually trying to kill this lady.
Yeah,
that's right.
You know, like sit down and ate and talk about some damn. I'm sorry, you still alive.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Damn.
Man, I got neighbors that. I was saying, I got neighbors that live behind me, and every holiday, you know, they play their loud music and shit. And I got like a little group. They black, and I got neighbors close, and we in a neighborhood group, and they be like, should we call police on them? I'm like, hell no, for what? Nobody says nothing when y'all bubble y'all shit.
Right. Yep. The fuck up. Full of shit, but it's just full of. That's all I can say. It's just full of, bro.
Let's not start making up the rules as we go along now.
Man, you both know they're notorious for that one.
Notorious. Let's stop.
Like they not winning the situation. They're gonna change the rules.
Yeah.
I mean, I work in trucking, and Smitty know about this. And man, I'm doing good, but the white lady that I really didn't work for her. She was just the acting manager. Man, when she couldn't get her numbers, she blamed me. So I'm in the office with her director. So like, yeah, you know, you didn't do this and that, and apparently you didn't tell the driver this. I was like, what? When did this happen? And the bitch looking at me like I'm supposed to agree with her. I was like, no, I didn't do that. So we're gonna need you. We're gonna write you up, and we're gonna need you to sign. I said, I'm not signing shit.
Exactly.
So the next day, you know, look. So the next day, you know, I left their ass hanging. I ain't come back. You know, at 4:00, 5:00, I'm supposed to dispatch the drivers. I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me. They calling my phone. You gonna come back, man? Why y'all calling my goddamn phone, man? Bro, before I allow myself to lose, nigga, I will quit.
Yep. Yeah, and then I was like, y'all know how y'all try to play me. I ain't coming back. Fuck y'all. I just decided, bitch, I ain't dealing with it.
I mean, it got so bad that the black girls that thought that they was cool with her, they thought I was going behind their back and telling on them why they was actually going behind my back, lying on me. And I had to tell them, I said, sweetheart, this ain't enough money to backstab you. It ain't even that serious to me. It ain't that serious, but these various sisters was just lying. I'm like, what the fuck? And I got an African partner. He gonna come on here when he finally get back to the States, because the only time we communicate is via text on Messenger, or I'll call him through WhatsApp, but it's hard to his signal bad. But he always let people know about that shit. He's like, man, that motherfucker, fuck you. When you helping them out, making their shit look good, but they had to blame somebody. You was to blame. And I try to tell brothers, bro, when it come down to it, you gonna be the blame game. You gonna be the example.
Yep.
You are going to be the example.
The fucking part is saying lie on you in your fucking face.
Bro,
they'll pull you up to the front and say, hey y'all, hey man, Courtney had shit in the garbage can, and he had the whole bacon. And you be like, what? Bitch, don't lie on me. I need you to sign this for shit in the garbage can, Courtney. And like, man, you don't get it. I mean, they do that type of shit. Yeah. They'll tell a bold-faced lie in front of you, and then they expect you just to take it. Man, I done had to cuss out of quite a few for doing that. Like, bitch, you can lie on me, you can lie to me, but you ain't gonna lie. So you can lie to me in my face, but I ain't gonna let you lie on.
The thing about comparing rates at Progressive.com is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about comparing rates at Progressive.com. We probably don't even need the words comparing rates anymore to remind you that seasoning steaks at Progressive.com is an easy way to save on car insurance, or that swimming in trousers helps you find the lowest rate. And that's the thing about foraging for truffles. You've heard a lot of ads about standing tiptoe on a cinder block. Compare rates and sing softly to a wounded field mouse and save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
Hey, it's your home, and I need to ask you a few favors. In the kitchen, there's a spider stuck between the window and the screen, and I know it's dead, and technically it's outside, but it's still freaking me out. Can you flick it out or something? Also, just to save some money, and it's super easy, could you bundle your home and car insurance with Geico? Last thing, could you take the holiday decorations down? Yeah, I'm one of those.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
On me. You can lie on me when I'm not around, but don't lie on me right while I'm standing right here listening to stupid ass lie.
Stupid ass lie. I'm like, what? I said, man, come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers full, man. And like I said, I done dealt with this shit being a contractor. I mean, I'm in a group of all black people. And the black girl so scared to say white people, what she would do, she's so trained that instead of saying white people, she'll flip her hand and point to the white side of her hand. I was like, this motherfucker is trained.
Mm-hmm.
She in the big calling the white people Mr. John, Mrs. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? Yeah, Mrs. Such and such. Yeah.
That's why I say the job I done worked on, I done worked jobs where you could be as unprofessional as you want to be. And so at this point, I'm like, no, fuck that. I can't do it.
I can't do it, man.
I can't do it, bro.
I can't do it, bro. I was just, like I said, man, this all falls into place with workplace drama. I'm like, bitch, what? I mean, this bitch baking cakes for white folks. I had never seen this level of slavery.
They say she baked the cake for him.
Baking cakes for him, bro. Baking cakes for him.
I only cook for people I like. If I ain't getting paid for it, I only cook for people I like. I ain't baking no shit. I was on a boat one time, and everybody knew I knew how to cook. Kelly said, man, why don't you cook stuff? I ain't cooking. I ain't doing it, man. I just ain't doing it. He got mad. I ain't doing that, man. You don't put me to work like that. Fuck y'all. I ain't cooking for y'all grateful ass niggas.
Hell, me and this white boy at work was, this white boy was trying to tell me how this other white cat, he smokes his ribs for such and such. I said, no, he don't. He wrap them in foil. I'm telling you what he do. No, he don't. He told me, no, he don't.
That's a take thing, yeah.
He said, no, man, he smoked his ribs for 10 hours. And I said, dude, he wrap them in foil, my man. I'm telling you what he do. So this old coon talking about, well, how about you guys just have a cook-off and we just I said, bro, I don't entertain, bro. What are you talking about? I'm not here to. I'm not entertaining, dog. What are you doing? See, this Negro here, he's a defeated coon. I mean, he's so defeated that the coon shaves his whole head off to try to look young, but he can't look young. I'm like, dude, you look old, bro. I mean, he literally said this.
Face all dried up.
Face all dried up.
Hey, y'all niggas stupid, man.
And then this coon had, and I think Darius was there. I think I told Darius afterward. And so me and the white boy, one of the top white dudes in the office, we was talking about something. And this coon talking about, he gonna look at me, you're not supposed to be gossiping.
You told me about that.
I just looked at him and walked off. Everybody looked at him like, what? As much as you gossip?
I just told you white people are so full of shit.
No, this is a Negro.
Oh, well, damn.
He wouldn't tell a white boy, he gonna tell me that. And like I said, I looked at him, man. Like I said, this cat, he come to work wearing shirt and ties, and one day I said, let me entertain it. I said, man, hey, I noticed you wear shirt and ties every day. He like, yeah, you know, as an African American, I teach I said, I just looked at him, I was like, African American. I said, man, what part of Africa are you from? He just shut up.
He said Wakanda.
Wakanda.
he said where Kusa Kinte is from. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, man. I know what I say, man. I wish more black people had businesses where we would have to put up with that stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you though, it wouldn't make a difference, bro, because you got these black owned banks, and I looked it up, and these black owned banks, the white man owns it, and not only does he own it, they got them in high positions. I'm like, man, hold on, I thought it's supposed to be black owned.
Yep.
You don't see white people working in no Asian bank, dog. It ain't happening.
Sure, ask JD with title. Look at that picture. You don't see black people in that picture.
Asians got the advantage Asians got the advantage because they can speak the language that we can't. So a lot of people like, I'm not going there. I don't even. They say, well, you don't speak the language. We serve people that's immigrants. They can use that. Us, blacks and whites, we speak the same language, so we can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the excuse.
Yeah, so I mean, they got a built-in reason not to hire you. You do not speak Mandarin. If you spoke Mandarin, we'll hire you, Courtney. Can you speak Mandarin? No. Well, we can't hire you. They ain't got to do with your race. So they slick on that one. They ain't really slick. It's really like you. I know you see that Chinatown in Houston. Everything is in Chinese. They got banks, clubs, and all these signs in Chinese. I mean, like, damn, you got to even step into place. You can't even read the signs. So
you can't read the signs, read the language, none of that. None of that, man. And that's what get me when I see Asians submitting in corporate America. Like, bro, y'all got a whole Chinatown. Y'all got whole Asian banks, Asian companies. Why you up here?
Well, it's like this. A lot of them grew up working in a Chinese restaurant, but they might say, "Man, I don't want to do this. I want to design video games. I want to be a doctor." So he just branch out and do something else.
I know Asian.
Go ahead.
I know an Asian dude who has never worked a job. He started building business credit while he was in college. Got out of college, got a business loan, ain't never worked for nobody, dog. I said, man, how you get a business? You never worked a job. He said, I built credit while I was in college.
Well, his parents set him up. to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm saying somebody put him on game. He didn't just know that it was on. Somebody put him on.
And unfortunately, that's not how it is. You know, unfortunately, instead of helping your kid build credit, you're gonna destroy their credit by putting a bill on their name. Then when your kid get 18, they gotta pick themselves up out of bootstrap and get the hell up out your house. Like, damn, you got him. Like, I give you a couple $, but I'm gonna use your name and fuck it up. Instead of, you know, making sure your kid is put in the best position, you know. But yeah, no, I mean, I've seen, you know, at our gig, I've seen mechanics that's Asian that work. I'm talking about every day. I have not seen them take off. They work the overtime. If the job is open, they asses are dead. And right. Them literally putting their kids in school and have a savings when a kid get out of school. I'm like, damn, that must be nice. I wish I had that. Hey, Courtney, remember when I said that at the job? We talking about somebody else that basically was having a silver spoon. All right, man, it must be nice. We should have had that. And that same white guy was like, well, no, dear, you was made stronger because you didn't have that. I was like, fuck that.
Look, he's like, yeah, Dad. Hey,
regardless of my personality.
He's like, yeah, Dad. My ancestors whoop your ancestors' ass and had them in that cotton field, boy. That's why you so damn strong.
Right. but unfortunately, that's man. I don't know, man. I just feel like it sucks because, like you said, I mean, it'd be better that if you did have your own business. But I hate to be that person, but a lot of black businesses ain't professional. No. I mean, for example, when you talking about your website, man, you ain't gonna treat people like that. I'm not saying all black businesses, but you know, it sucks to
enough of them. There's enough of them, dude.
Yeah, it is.
See, my boy Rod. Hey, Rod, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, tell them boy about the story about the brother that was a senior manager, man, supposed to be hooking you up, man, and.
Yeah, man, I knew this dude back in the day, man, and so he was a senior manager at the company. And so at the time, I was in between jobs. And I just had to run into him at a restaurant. And so we chopped it up, man. He said, hey, shoot me your resume. I got positions open where I work at. I said, oh, man, yeah, sure, bro. So I shoot me a resume, man. And then at the company, you got to fill the application out online. I did all that. So I'm like, it's it, man. I'm in, bro. I'm in. You know, my dude's the senior manager. Man, I got the email back, man. No, like, nah, man, we're gonna go into a different direction. And I'm like, what? Now, he's telling me all the stuff that the people who work there don't have, but they're supposed to have. That I already have. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, so you mean tell me, because I know they're white folks, you hire those people even though they don't even have the credentials to work there. And I have the credentials, and you won't hire me, and I know you. Black dude, man. I said, boy, black dudes ain't shit, man.
Nah. Cause again, they ashamed to hire them. But
that's what it is, because they don't. You know what? I noticed that about a lot of black people who are in position to hire people is that they don't like to show. They don't want to look like they're showing favoritism to their people. But the sad part is, white people will show you nepotism and favoritism and everything else in your face, and dare you to say something about it. Yep.
Man, well, dare you.
So will.
I knew
that's true.
Man, I know a dude that worked for the DEA. He retired DEA. And he sat there and told me, yeah, man, I was a director and all the white boys were getting them white boys in. But see, I was director. I made it fair. I didn't show nepotism. I said, why not?
Man, yep. Now you want to be strong.
Now you want to be ethical.
We get there in those positions. Now we want to play by the rules. Like you said, everybody pull themselves up by the bootstrap. But white people, they don't run the race fast. They cut across the field on your ass.
Yeah. They'll cut across the field in a riding lawnmower.
Man,
they'll be riding on a fucking vehicle. They'll be riding past you in the vehicle. Like, I'm gonna see the finish line.
Right.
Slow down.
Making eye contact with you, like, hurry up, man.
Yeah.
Man, I had a white boy that cut my yard, man, all last year. And so towards the end of the year, he like, all right, man, I'm gonna knock it down as low as I can, but if you need me, give me a call. I'm like, bro, I'm not calling you. You the one that need the work, not me. So you know what I did? I saw another neighbor, y'all hooked up with all the little manicure stuff and the growth stuff for the winter treatment. Man, this company I called, they cheaper than him, and they come by. I ain't gotta tell them. They just come on by. I hear the little white boys starting to line up, and I just unlock the door. I say, hey man, can y'all knock this, do that right there? Yeah, yes sir, yeah. Ain't none of this. I gotta call them to come cut. I'm not calling you come cut my yard, man. You the one. If I want a job, I'm not gonna expect a job to just call me. Goddamn, I'm gonna apply and I'm gonna try to get the job. Like, dude, I called you to do the job. It's up to you to maintain the relationship.
Yeah.
You really think I'm supposed to? Huh?
Even white people, I wouldn't say about white people. Even white people don't even care for black folks. They be having they win a lot because of not even because they better. They customer service better. You got some black people who run business. They be arrogant as fuck. They got nasty attitudes. And white people, even if they don't like your black ass, they gon' 9 times out of 10 they gonna give you good service. So I will say that.
Like I said, this white boy here, man, he started getting a little uppity. They say a little uppity. You get a little uppity now, man. No, I ain't finna be calling you to cut my damn. I ain't call you before to come cut it. When you maintain it, you come by. Can I come by today? Yeah, come on by. But
you don't want to do this. Sometimes motherfucker be coming cut the grass like once a week. Like, man, no, bro, that's too early. But some people, they can pay for it now.
Yeah, but I like my yard cut once a week. I ain't gonna lie, I like my stuff looking good. But my thing is, like, bro, I'm not finna be this a white dude. I'm like, dude, you think I'm supposed to kiss your ass to come cut my yard too? Goddamn.
Yeah.
I told you.
You don't play the game, Corey. You gotta play the game.
Nah, but when I'm off that clock, I'm done playing the game.
I know that's right.
I'm done playing the game, nigga. Nigga. Now you working for me. Go on, mow them. Go on, edge up them bushes over there. I'm not playing the game after I'm off these folks' job, man. Nah, I'm just like, bro, what the fuck, man? So now when he emailed me, text me, I'm like, man, I got somebody cutting it now, man. I mean, shit. He gonna like, man, you should have called me. Call you for what? Call you for what, man? I got a goddamn. Like I said, man. But
you got clientele left.
Yeah, man, I'm serious, man. I ain't never the entitlement, bro, is on some bullshit with these folks, man. And I know it ain't all of them. I get all that. I know it's not all, cause like I said, I posted one of my clips on LinkedIn, a white boy telling me I ain't supposed to be on there. I'm like, dude, fuck off, bro. I don't know. This my LinkedIn, bitch. It's porn stars on LinkedIn.
Yep.
Yeah, boy. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, LinkedIn is
this dude there, told you he wasn't nobody, right?
A nobody.
That's my thing I don't like. Actually, work with them. He's on the job, even a nobody. He'll come try to talk to you like like he over you. So, man, you don't get that. Why I be quick to get the fuck out my face. Nigga, he trying to step to you. He trying to step to you like he Bill Gates, and nigga, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, for real.
I went to the motherfucking. I remember one time you remember you was down here and you picked me up from the dealership while I was getting my truck worked on, and
I remember
it was a nigga in there, man, and I was like, man, y'all something else. And the nigga like, what you mean, y'all? No, it ain't all us. I'm like, damn, nigga, why you protecting these white folks? They don't need your help, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's wrong with this fool, man?
You just ingrained in them.
It's ingrained, bro. It's ingrained in some of man, nah, bro. I gotta say it, man. This shit, man, like I told you, man, I don't come to work for no goddamn drama, man. But it just seemed like, man, these motherfuckers gonna at least try to involve in it. They ain't involved me in this shit. I refuse to. I don't even, like I said, I don't even entertain this shit. Like I said, I got an email last week. I'm asking the motherfucker just do his job. It took him 2 hours to respond. And then the other white boy was like, well, yeah, he's right. You know, you weren't supposed to eat. I'm like, and then my bitch ass manager next day getting on to me and Darius. I'm like, dude.
I got drugged into the shit. I ain't know what the hell was you.
I was like, I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
And then you come up, well, I can tell how the email will come across. You know, it can come across kind of disrespectful. The guy responds. I was like, nah, he meant every word he said.
He meant everything he said.
And I was like, if somebody call you ugly, are you gonna really ask yourself how does this come across? Or are you going? Or do you know that this motherfucker called you ugly? And he didn't have a response to that. He was like, "Well, Dick, he got a point." And you know, that's what he wanted to say.
Well, you an intellectual nigga. You out of
right? Fuck! I hate talking to you. Shit. What's my AR-15?
Yeah, this.
But that's yeah.
Yeah, this ain't.
That's not what they meant when they do something foul. Oh well, that's not what they mean. They ain't do that.
Yeah, this.
They only said they wanted to shoot you.
Yeah, this ain't white boy. Another white boy says I don't get paid what these guys do. I'm not doing their job. So I was like, well, shit, you can get the fuck up. Then once I said that, the goddamn manager cut me out talking about that's not what he meant. I said that here's what he meant. He just said it. No, that's not what he meant though. I was like, what? That's why I'm Tariq Nasheed be saying I'm white and I say so. That shit is for real.
Yeah, man. You know how you talk to me. I'm telling you how I make a lot of white boys mad. I say, so you got your mind reader certification now? Bro, that shit He just kept it on the boat. He kept trying to tell me, yeah, man, you hate such and such, which I really did. I don't hate him. Yes, you do, man. I said, okay. Let me ask you. So you got your DP license, you got your radio license, right? Right. You got this certification, right? I said you got your mind reader certification too, right? Boy, that shit made him so fuck. I'm like, yeah, you fuck out of here. Yeah, you a mind reader? I'm about to ask you a mind reader now? You don't tell me what I thought.
I remember years ago, I was at the cigar shop, and this old white man, I'm sitting down, this old white man, he walked by, man, and pat me on my head and said, Mac, what you doing? I said, man, don't you ever pat me on my motherfucking head like a fucking dog. Oh, no, that's not what I said. No, that is what you meant. So this black dude, oh, man, he didn't mean on. I said, dog, he did me. Dog, he trying to put me in a boy place. I said, bro, I'm a grown-ass fucking man, dog. I said, don't you ever put your fucking hand on my head again. Dude, we got that shit clear. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mac, I'm sorry. I said, no, but don't pat me on my fucking head, dog. I'm not a fucking animal, dog. The fuck wrong with you, man?
And then I'm telling you, they do pat on the head, and they learn to pat a nigga on the back. And you look at, they don't do that shit to each other.
No.
Man, you don't want to pat a nigga on the back, and rub a nigga back. They would need to say some stupid shit. You look at they just patting like I was just playing. Yeah, they do that shit. They don't do that shit. They don't do that to each other. All that touching. They don't do that shit to each other.
That's right.
Like, I ain't gonna do that shit to me.
Them homosexual ass niggas.
Pat me in my motherfucking head like I'm trying to put me, and it's a shame that the black man is the only man that has to let a motherfucker know, bitch, I'm a grown fucking man.
Yeah, don't play with me.
Don't fucking play with me, dog.
Yep. But I tell you what, though, the white man is disrespectful. If he feel like he get away with it, he'll get away with anybody. Cause like, next time you go to a Chinese restaurant, I want to just watch to see how white people treat Chinese people in their own fucking restaurant. This shit is fucked up, bro.
And
I even almost feel sorry. I'm like, you know what? Y'all take that. Because I know if you come to a black person business like that, black people, they'll beat your ass.
Oh, yeah.
You see what that dude, I think it was in Dallas, when the women that kept twerking, that man said, look here, bitch, y'all gotta get y'all fat ass up out of here. When in Dallas?
Yeah, that was in Dallas. True Luck, something like that.
Yeah, but the man like, look here, bitch. I try to have something for black people, and you stinking mustache hole when come get twerking and shit. See, black people, they that's your ass out. They all on the main table.
Hi, friend. It's your home speaking, and I need some favors. Could you turn on some of the lights in the basement? I'm scared of the dark. Also, this one is easy. Could you bundle your home and car insurance with Geico so we could save money? Last thing, just a suggestion. Could you steam clean the carpets? I need a spa day.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
Good afternoon. Would you like to try a free sample of our double fudge brownie?
Oh, sure. That's very good. I'll just take one more, just to be sure. Yep, still very good.
Some things never change, like never being able to take just one free sample. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Is that macadamia nut I taste? Let me take one more.
Sir?
Yeah, I thought so.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Man doing that shit. The man told me, man, what is going on, man? We got old people in here, man. Don't do that. Yeah.
Man, why do you...
I remember Kevin Samuel talking about that too. Like it's only black men have to keep on telling y'all stupid ass to quit doing that disrespectful ass shit. And then the man that came over and talk to you in person, actually, you still doing it.
Yep. Yeah.
Man, why do you think black men have to constantly get in motherfuckers' ass for them to get the point?
I don't know, man. But the thing is, people always testing us, and then when niggas say, you know what, I had enough. Then that's when they really don't want to see the true face, see your true face. Then like, God damn, I done pushed this nigga too far.
I done pushed him too far.
Yeah.
I mean, I really, like I said, man, I really don't understand. We are the only men that have to constantly remind a motherfucker, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not your fucking child. I'm not your fucking boy.
Yeah. And then you're right. The only reason
they were raised like that.
Yeah. That's the only reason they look at you. Yeah.
Shit.
You the only one to tell you, hey man, quit playing with me for real, before you get fucked up.
Man, I remember.
You know, back in the day, man. I remember this old man. This old man used to always tell me about integration, and he said that integration was the worst thing that happened to black folks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And at the time, I really didn't understand it, right? He was telling me a story about when they started letting black men on the police force. But the issue was that a black man could pull over a white guy, but he couldn't arrest him. He had to call for a white cop to come out and arrest the white guy. So
if you look at it, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. So you look at it. I mean, because I forgot who it was, and it was talking about the way that white people would train other white people to think. So they made white people think, even the ones that's the lowest on the totem pole, to look at even a black man who's got much more and you know what I'm saying, like got some status, to still look at him as if he's a boy. No matter what he got in this world, you are still better than him because you are white and he's black. Yeah. You remember that lady had put her thing all in Obama's face when he had got that airplane? The lady, I think she's from Arizona.
Slap that bitch on camera.
You think she did one of the white presidents like that? Yeah, man, Secret Service broke her finger.
Nope, because being out here a white man, and this my thing. How you just run up on a president anyway like that? Since when did you run up on a president like that?
That's right.
Even if you want to come and give him a hug and a kiss, you still should not be to run up on him like that. And then Obama punk ass, he was going to apologize. If you put a finger in his face, all that, put a finger in his face and everything. I'm like, this shit is disgusting, bro.
Shit disgusting.
At the very least, I would grab that whole finger and broke that motherfucker. None else. I would told my bodyguard, I need y'all to whoop this whole ass. Beat this bitch up on camera right now.
That's right.
So, yeah.
That's right.
I'm sort of whoop her ass. Okay, but see, Obama, she do it to a real black man, though. This shit to me, I'd be like, man, at the very least, you got cussed out. I mean, I call all kind of hoes and bitches and everything. It's like, damn, this nigga, he ain't shit.
You just said the Khalid Muhammad, goddammit. You motherfucker had your whole motherfucking arm broke.
Man, Khalid Muhammad was a hoe. Damn. Man, one of my favorite things was even the Donahue show and them old white men. Well, I was in World War II. I don't give a damn. These people like you make me sick to my stomach. Because in World War II, he said, you make me sick to my stomach. Because the old man, I fought with World War II. He said, you make me sick to my stomach. Because you know what I know? That y'all had these German enemies sitting at the table with y'all. The same ones y'all was shooting at, the black men who fought this country we could even eat at the table with y'all. I don't want to hear that.
They came back and got lynched.
They came back and got lynched.
The black man.
Yeah. Yep. Damn so right.
Couldn't get VA. That's right.
A lot of white people after World War II, a lot of people that served, they was getting these home loans and all this. That's how a lot of white folks got homes and stuff. The same black people who came up, they couldn't get shit but the ghetto.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. That's all right. I remember that episode of Donahue too when he was on there, man.
Yeah, Khalid Muhammad was a fool. And that was back when Al Sharpton was halfway a real man. I know Al Sharpton had beat a nigga up one time. That shit was funny.
What's that dude name? Yeah, him and the dude got a fight on. What's that guy, dog?
He was on the Boy Got It Junior show.
Man, it's a book I have called The First Black Millionaires After Slavery. Basically, these black people.
Oh yeah, that's a good book.
These people, bro. Do you know some of these black folks that they about one or two of them, about one of them in particular, he was a million. He became rich because one, he was his father was a slave owner. But do you know his own daddy wouldn't even claim him?
He was white or black?
Yeah.
His daddy was white.
Oh, so he was mixed.
He was mixed.
Oh yeah, but you know what? It wasn't claimed in public. But guess what? If they'd have gave the money he needed to start his business, though.
But see, that's the same thing happened with I don't know if y'all remember this guy named Strom Thurmond.
I heard that name.
I think he was like a Mississippi. Yeah. He was like a senator or something.
South Carolina.
He had black daughters, and he said, "Don't tell nobody I'm your dad until I'm dead." Yeah. Strom Thurmond. Same thing with old boy who what's the girl name he got them kids for? The little kid he was raping and got them kids for. Who it was? The old slave,
the president, Thomas Jefferson.
Yes, who it was. Yeah. All that kind of shit going on.
Yep. But you know what though? The thing about that Strom Thurmond, he was a racist, right?
Yeah.
But but I'm gonna tell you about Strom Thurmond fucking them black hoes. And I say it like this because he didn't rape down one of them bitches. They wanted a racist white dick in their mouth.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. That's why a lot of people didn't really. A lot of people didn't really feel sorry for the black girl who got her shit fucked off by that football player. They were like, "You chose that."
I don't. She should have bowed down. That's her king. She chose him. She chose him. I ain't say. I don't say nothing because why these black men get ready to go to war for this woman? This same woman look down her nose. You ain't good enough for her. I ain't good enough for you. I ain't finna fight for you either. You chose that white boy. You got that white boy retarded. You think that's the first time that white boy ever did anything to her?
No, he don't look at the phone.
And now, imagine her and that white boy still watch the news during the George Floyd riots. What do you think that conversation was like?
She probably didn't want to touch it.
No, she probably
was like, well, he had no business trying to spend money.
That dude was calling folks niggers right in front of her face. She probably going right along with that fucking shit.
That old Candace Owens bullshit. He's not a hero. He stole some candy when he was 12. Yeah.
Man, I know a black woman right now. Who's married to a Mexican. But this Mexican dude done left her, I know, 20, 30 times. He got a mixed kid with her, and she love that motherfucker dirty draws. And I'm like, if now this was a black man, you would immediately have been divorced his ass.
Oh, yeah. The Mexican dude's going to have a whole other family on your ass.
Yep. Man, every time I thought about Charleston White. Nah. About Charleston White, that nigga stupid. You motherfucking today. He had me laugh. That nigga stupid. Yeah, but as far as like Strom Thurmond, he was racist. But them that black woman, he didn't rape that bitch. She was happy to be with his white ass. That black woman, I guarantee, during the George Floyd, that white boy sitting in front of you about them fucking niggers, and she sitting right there talking about them niggers right along with him.
Talking about him like a dog.
You know what I don't understand? It's funny because how everybody's jumping on black men for not, I guess, protecting old girl. What happened when, for example, when a white woman divorced a black guy and take his money? For example, we'll do like Tiger Woods, even though he's mixed.
He deserved it.
He deserved it. When something bad happened to a black guy that sued somebody in the opposite race, he deserved it. But when something bad happened to a black woman, and all of a sudden it's black guy's fault, I'm like, God damn, we weren't even in the fucking house, and it's our fault. Like, shit. It had nothing to do. I didn't even know who she was before this even happened. So it's my job to protect her, but I didn't know who the fuck she was. She didn't care about me. It's unfortunate that whatever happened. I mean, I'm just cracking up because this motherfucker made it this far into the NFL. And apparently it's not his first time having something similar to this. He had locked up himself in an apartment with him and some chick, I guess, that he was dealing with, and not their kid, but her kid, apparently. And the police had to tase his ass and everything. That's why he didn't get drafted into the NFL, but he still made inside the NFL. Meanwhile, you have a black kid that made a mistake, right? For example, let's just say he stole some fucking airheads. And like, you stole airheads. We can't have your ass. You can't have your ass coming to the NFL. Or, the Michael Vick situation. Fuck that mental illness. You over here fighting dogs. You know how we love our goddamn dogs. But it's funny how
Michael Vick.
What did you say?
It's like that with Michael Vick. At the time, I think it was too much. They gave him all that kind of time for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit. They give you more time for killing a dog than a black person.
I tell you,
they can empathize with a fucking dog, but they can't empathize with somebody who got shot, who get killed. That's black. Well, what did the black person do? Did he obey? Did he have his hand up? Did he sneeze? Like, that's who motherfuckers are worshiping.
That's right.
Yeah. A person who don't think that your life is valuable at the end of the day.
This was fucked up. He's almost 20 years after, and they still on Michael Vick ass, but George Zimmerman, the same motherfucker mad at Michael Vick, will go and shake George Zimmerman's hand.
Yeah.
That's why I say I got to
offer to buy a gun from him for $250,000. Was trying to buy the gun from him.
And that's why I say
be a sick motherfucker.
That's why I say this point. I don't sit here and try to hold like conversation, like reason conversation. Like, if I don't have to, I don't do it because I know he's full of it. It ain't make no sense to waste your breath talking about who's full of shit. You just wasting your breath. So I just go ahead. I don't talk to him. I can cuss their ass out and be done with it.
I'm gonna show you what I told this guy at work one time, man. This guy at work, we were talking some kind of way they got him vote. I'm like you, I'm like, man, I don't like talk politics at work. He kept on about voting.
I talk to him. I talk to him. I'm talking about a reason, but they that average one is not reason.
Yeah, so he tell me about voting. I said, look, man. I don't vote. He comes back and say, man, he said, you gonna waste you gonna waste your vote? Your ancestors died for your right to vote. And he started talking about Martin Luther King. I said, so you saying Dr. King died for my right to vote? I said, so he had cancer, brain aneurysm? I said, he was murdered. He was killed. What you mean he died?
Right.
After that, he left me alone.
Then whenever they bring up that, I say, look, first off, who you vote for, or even if you vote or not, ain't nobody's business. That's number one. There ain't nobody's business. Who you vote for?
They out of pocket. They out of pocket by bringing that stuff up and to work. I'm gonna tell you, religion and politics are two things that you really not supposed to talk about at work. Nah. Those are two topics that you should stray away from because it's gonna cause, and this is the thing with me, is as soon as they see a black person, one, they automatically assume you're a Democrat.
Yep.
I hate that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they talk about Obama. I said, man, nigga, I don't know who you think like. I'm like, I have no interest in Obama like that. I mean, okay, yeah, he did such and such. Okay, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Man, the way I break it down, I tell them, I say, I don't like Obama. And they be like, oh, yeah? And then I tell them why I don't like him, they be mad at me. I say, I don't like Obama. I say, Obama set his punk ass up. Not just get shot in the streets for 8 years. He didn't say a fucking word. You don't say shit. I say Obama should have sent a drone to kill George Zimmerman. He should have sent some people to kill him. So when I get to tell them why I don't like Obama, they be mad. Like, God damn. I said, Obama's an Uncle Tom. Let black people get killed like that. He didn't say shit.
I had a white boy ask me at a job interview. Did you vote for Obama? I was like, what did I do with the interview?
Ain't nobody business. I said, I don't vote for neither one. I don't vote for you. I say both for them racist. I say the white people in a jar. I said, man, I don't even think you gonna be asking me that.
That dumb motherfucker asked me that stupid shit. I was like, what? I said, bro, what did I do with the interview? Let's talk about the interview, man. Let's not talk about politics, man. What did I do with the interview?
Exactly.
But man, look here, man. Let's go on in this podcast, man. We've been on this motherfucker 3 hours, man. This some good fuckery, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what, man? Tell you the truth, there's a quick 3 hours though.
You said what?
Mm-hmm. There was a quick 3 hours though.
That was quick, man. It was quick, man. Yeah, it was a good conversation.
I'm like, you to do a good hour on my show and see like you people get on that bitch and argue for about an hour from it.
Like I said, I'm gonna try to do these Friday night, these fuckery shows, man. I mean, it's real game, but shit, it's unfiltered, man. I ain't, normally, I try to be poised and all that shit, and that's good. But man, every now and again, man, shit, I'm gonna talk the real shit. This is my podcast, man. And like I said,
man, look, this podcast. You say you talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then if you want the fuckery, there we go. You go get you a feature artist to go get and do it for you. That's what you do.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you brothers for coming on, man. Like I said, man, we got to do this, man, at least 2 or 3 times a month, man. Because, like I said, man, it's so much, it's so much shit, man. Like I said, so much shit we all deal with, man, and. We gotta let this shit out, bro. Like I said, me and Darius deal with this shit, man. D you deal with it, Smitty. So shit, a lot of people need to hear this shit, man. I mean, at the end of the day, shit, it is what it is. Motherfucker, somebody's Black History Month. Nah, goddamn, I'm black every month, not just February.
Yep, Black History Year. I'm black, period.
I'm black, period. Like I told the motherfucker, I said, man, American history is black history, dog.
Yep.
It wouldn't be no.
I'll tell you
what's up?
What we need to start doing is White History Month.
Ooh.
You know, you need to have White History Month.
Why is that?
So you remember all that fucked up shit they done done. All that fucked shit they done done. That's what look at this shit. Look how y'all killed the Indians. Look how you done killed the Tasmanians. Oh, look how you did the Samoans. Oh my God, look what you did to Japanese people. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Then we had White History Month.
That's right.
To remind you that you was the fucking devil. And not only look how y'all did each other in Europe. They did some foul shit to each other.
My boy Rod just told me about the story about the man. Tell him about the boy in Philadelphia killed him and the neighbors and killed himself, man.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. You saw that?
He was white.
Yeah, go on, explain it, man. Explain it to everybody before we end the podcast.
Man, the neighbors across the street was throwing snow into the van yard, right? So they and talked to him about it, man, and they got to a big argument. Yeah, that mother said, all right, watch this. They ran the house and came out with that pistol. He busting at him, right? He finally hit him, right? And he ran out the bullet. Ran back in the house and came out with a rifle. Hit him both twice. Close range. Come on. When he shot the dude, first he shot the woman again, he said, you should have kept your fucking mouth shut. Bam, bam. Then he ran up on the dude and said, oh, I'm a pussy, huh? Oh. And then I said, boy, these motherfuckers crazy. That's messed up. But, yeah, man, but see, they were bullying the guy. They should left that guy alone, man. Everybody ain't gonna keep going for your shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up. Now, I was saying earlier about like some of these women be trying to be getting their ass kicked by these dudes. So they might get a nice guy and they try to bully him. He a bitch. He a hoe. He a pussy. And that man said, "I'm gonna show you who a bitch and a hoe and a pussy." So, well, I was saying earlier too. You push a person, you play a person weak, and then they show you something.
That's right.
They gonna show you something.
Yeah, everybody got that breaking point.
And then the crazy motherfucker killed himself.
Yeah,
He not where he going to prison for life.
Right. Yeah, and he ain't getting that up.
So can you imagine when they both show up in the afterlife, and they gonna show up at the gate together and say, "What y'all doing here? This motherfucker killed me. What you did? What did you do?" They arguing. You ain't have to shoot me like that, man. You ain't have to shoot us like that. Y'all was playing me for a hoe. They gonna be sitting in front of God arguing about you ain't have to kill him like that, man. That shit fucked up.
Hell yeah.
I told you about talking shit.
He said, who the pussy now?
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. Again, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna let you brothers go, man. I'm gonna share the episode with y'all in a little bit.
All right, dear.
All right, for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
There you have it, folks. Thank you for tuning into the Cigars with Mac podcast. Please don't forget to download, like, follow, and share. Please don't forget to support the podcast if you'd like to financially at $Cigars with Mac on Cash App. And I'm out.
Call 1-888-FARMERS to switch, and you could save an average of $470 on your auto insurance. That's a lot of money in just a few minutes. With savings like that, you could be lounging on an impractical amount of ornate and overpriced throw pillows you bought for your couch. But you won't, because you're better with money than that. That's why you're calling us in the first place. Call 1-888-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July to December 2020, underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Bodega, Alpha and Omega. Siamese sailors sell celery sandwiches. Sawing-a-bada, serving platter.
Hey, Jamie?
Yes?
Did you want to try reading that line on the script there?
Oh, yeah, let's see. You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, that one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm just not warmed up yet. Shouldn't be long. Detector test.
Bundle your home and auto with Progressive today.
The marmot mangled my mushu pork pancake.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.